South Florida, Twist Gaming. Featuring lead broadcaster, Matt Koza. Co-host and creative genius, Josh Perry. Co-host and interviewer extraordinaire, Ann Lazito. Co-host and marketing mogul, Aaron Murphy. With appearances from special guest, Lucy. Welcome to Twist Gaming, where you get to play board games with us. Good evening, everyone, and welcome! This is Twist Gaming, where you get to play board games with us. We're coming to you live here from our studio in sunny South Florida, bringing you a premiere episode of Feast of Legends!
Da, da, da.
Which is an RPG campaign from Wendy's. But first up, welcome to my Wendy's. How may I take your order?
How long have you
Can I
been
get,
practicing that?
number 2, the Baconator plain, large of Diet Coke, please.
I'm sorry, can you repeat that?
Pull to the next window.
I'm Matt.
I'm Steph.
I'm Ann.
I'm Josh.
And we are Twist Gaming. So we had a setup episode previously where Josh, Ann, and Steph all prepared their characters. So I'm going to use this as an opportunity for them to reintroduce themselves, if you will. So you all at home can know who they're going to be playing as and how they know each other. And from there, we will start the campaign.
Oh, yeah, we did say we know each
You
other.
did say you knew each other, yeah. So Josh, I'm going to start with you because you've done this before.
I'm Jack Monterey, magician extraordinaire. I know more of Ann's character, which I don't remember if she ever got a name.
That was what I thought I put it in Discord. So
I don't think you ever gave your character a name.
It's now Ann.
Ann's character is
Tiefling.
a tiefling mobster, kind of.
Maybe
and,
that's the thing. Maybe
I do some transportation things for them. I also do magic.
All right. Steph, how about
What is
you?
the name?
My name is Dipperella.
It's best.
I am in the order of the Asiago Ranch Chicken Club, and I'm a nomadic sauce collector.
He is a
love it.
cheese trafficker.
Cheese trafficker. I believe you guys' backstory was sauce trafficking from the
Yes.
different
Yes.
kingdoms. But the sauce wells have run dry? Something to that effect?
Well, I need some resources, but I'm over in the kitchen mixing the sauces up, and Anne is procuring them for me, and Josh is transporting them.
Well, I ran a very legitimate sauce operation.
What's your name?
I'm the boss. This I've decided now on the
Oh, you're
fly.
just the boss?
This is what it's gonna be. It's gonna
Okay.
be like the super secret name.
Okay.
Mostly because I can't get a good name, but I'm gonna use that. I'm gonna pivot that into an intentional I'm the boss, like the secret black shadow. And I was running a very legitimate sauce operation. However, my supplier, very legitimate supplier, has run dry because of the freeze in the country. But I've heard of Dipperella, the infamous sauce connoisseur, and I'm going to use Jack Monterey's skills. Jack was working with me before, right? So I could transport things just to keep them safe. This whole land's very dangerous. Him and that barrel have come in really handy. I mean, there have been a couple of mishaps, but we won't talk about that. And now Dipperella is going to help me to find a new supply channel.
Yes.
All right.
I make the ultimate sauce, like the crystal of the sauces.
I mean, my customers demand the best, and I only provide the best.
Do you
All right,
charge
Gus.
extra per sauce packet?
And napkins.
No, you're one of those guys. Okay.
The sacred, it's the sacred sauce.
Not the secret sauce, the sacred sauce.
Secret sauce is extra. It's a secret. You got to know to ask about it. It's like the Starbucks secret menu.
All right. You guys ready?
What is? I need the temp. I just need the page for the temp bonuses, and I'm having trouble finding it.
You get +1 for beef, +1.
+1 strength.
+1 strength for beef, +1 grace for your drink, and +1, was it?
Intelligence for your
Intelligence
fries, if you get them.
I'm sorry. +1 strength, +1 intelligence. What was the middle one?
Grace.
Thank you.
All right.
Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome
To
to
the
the
big show.
realm of Beef's Keep.
Dun dun dun.
Feast of Legends Rise from the Deep Freeze is an adventure set in the realm of Beef's Keep. The realm is vast, encompassing mountains, deserts, coasts, and more. Your players will begin in Freshtovia, a kingdom ruled by Queen Wendy. Each player begins at level 1 and progresses to level 5 over the course of play. All right, so let's just jump right into it then. Okay, cool. You live in the realm of Freshtovia, and currently find yourself in the capital city of the same name. The reign of the cherished Queen Wendy has hit a milestone. She has ruled over Freshtovia for 50 years, and people from far and wide have gathered throughout the city for the momentous occasion. They're celebrating with an unrivaled festival, and the city square is full of Beefkeep's finest vendors selling some of the rarest of goods. There are games and competitions happening throughout the city. The streets are adorned with streamers and flowers in the much-adorned Queen's favorite colors of white, light blue, and red.
Chat is saying they want to hear you talking Queen Wendy's voice.
Oh, she'll have a speech later. Don't worry.
Also, streamers like Twitch streamers, and
Yeah.
where's the purple?
Yeah, exactly. The festival goers have all started to gather near the city circle. Queen Wendy is scheduled to make an address to the people at any moment, but as time ticks by, the crowd begins to murmur. You stand near the city circle. The crowd is currently too dense to get any real shopping or conversation done. Behind you is a row of houses that seem fairly locked up because the residents are most likely in the crowd awaiting the Queen. To the east are 2 buildings, Wendy's Restaurant and Inn, and the Snacksmith. To your right are the Royal Gardens. Here is the map of Freshtovia. You can explore any of these places. Interact. Go on.
Oh, we can go wherever we want.
Snacksmith.
Where are we right now?
I feel like we need to go to the Sauceum Fountain because there's probably like sauces there.
You're in the city
mean-
circle right now.
What's the purpose of us being in the city right now? Like, we're the whole thing right now, right? Is that we're looking for these sauces, Dipperella. Now you told me that we gotta start here, right? So where am I supposed to go to help you with these sauces?
I think we gotta jump in the fountain, get a little wet.
Look, your methods are a little odd, kitty, but I'll follow you. You earned this reputation somehow. You're a little odd, but I'll let you go on it. Aren't you supposed to be playing with the carnival kids or something? You in this freaking hat? You got some
Like to
magic?
see
show?
some magic?
No. Look,
Sure, here.
this whole disguise you got going on. You
The
got
skies.
You gotta sneak us over to the fountain without being seen.
There's a ton of people around. Just go. No one's gonna
Look,
notice you.
ain't nobody gonna be looking at you with your. Anyway, why don't you go with your friggin' stuff in your barrel and your tricks and whatever? What's at the fountain?
We are all depending on Josh, whatever his name is.
That is a
To-
magic
to
cake. You
sneak
can see
alive.
right through it. Yeah.
Invisible hanky.
Invisible hanky.
Go make some kids cry or something. Can I get like 800 more napkins? No, not that one. That's nasty. Nasty.
Like a handkerchief?
No, that's gross. So we're going to the fountains? We're going to the fountains.
You going to the fountains?
Going to the
All right.
fountains.
All right, so as you approach the Sauceum Fountain, you basically come upon a giant fountain. However, you see that it is not spraying the usual water up in the air. Instead, it is spraying a yellow, orangish,
Yes.
pretty thick, saucy substance, sky high, and having it splatter down. The fountain is like 40 feet around and is the obvious centerpiece of the main thoroughfare leading up to the Queen's Castle. Do you want to do something with the fountain, or?
A thick substance with two C's.
Thick sauce!
Thick sauce.
You could do whatever you want here. You could.
Oh, I want
All
him
right.
to take some of the sauce for us.
Well, I thought you were jumping
up
in
your
the fountain.
sleeve.
What you have these great methodologies you're telling me about.
Well, I jump in the fountain and cause a distraction. Josh will be on the other side of the fountain doing our collections.
All right.
You hear that, magic boy?
Okay.
You ready?
So as you jump into the fountain, you feel great.
Woohoo! Use some for a facial. I heard it's good for the skin.
Everyone in the immediate area is now staring at you directly and wondering why there is a dragonborn.
And then Anne is yelling at me. It puts the lotion on the skin. Puts the sauce on the skin.
I have slinked back into the crowd. I have to maintain my mystique. You're supposed. I don't know if this is.
It took all of 30 seconds to go off the rails.
There's no dolphins yet. It's coming.
So everyone's staring at her right now?
Yes, currently everyone is staring at.
And this fountain is 40
Dipperella.
feet.
40 feet around.
So that means that you could be on the other
I'm on
side
the
of
other.
the fountain.
I'm taking the other side. I'm taking my barrel that I just acquired, and I'm filling it with this sauce.
So what's the backstory of the barrel
Yeah.
is that he recently acquired this barrel from a rather mysterious cloaked figure who informed him that this barrel will make any problems he has go away, but told him to be careful about it.
Yep.
So you
I'm filling the barrel with sauce.
can I have that notepad, please?
Are you putting the sauce anywhere else besides the barrel?
No, just
on
in the
his
barrel.
skin.
Okay,
puts
so
the
how
sauce
how
on the
much of the
skin.
barrel are you filling up with sauce?
Basically the whole thing right now. Yeah, the whole thing.
All right.
How much does the barrel carry?
Can you? It's
It's a wine casket.
it's a wine cask, so it's like 40 gallons
Yeah.
of sauce.
How much time does he need to fill up that cask? Like, how much of a distraction is Dipperella? How long is Dipperella maintaining this distraction?
Given the viscosity and flow rate of the sauce, it is going to take him.
You laugh, but I'm pretty sure you could figure this out.
It takes him 2 minutes to fill the barrel. Jack
Yes.
Monterey, please roll a grace check.
15.
All right. You fill that barrel up with sauce.
All right.
You are now. What do you want to do with it?
Just put the cap back on, tip it on its side, and I just start rolling it away.
So I'm gonna start following over to try and meet up with Jack, like out of the crowd, and I'm meeting up with you.
Are you doing your disappearing act?
Oh no, I just have a barrel of sauce right now.
Does it have a lid? Does anybody know?
Yeah,
Or are
I
you just
said
walking
I
around
put
with a?
I put the lid back on.
nobody
I
knows
tipped it
there's
over
salt
and
in
just
it.
rolling it around the town.
All right, so now I think that we should go over to the Wendy's restaurant and inn, because I got my operation. I'm working my operation out of Wendy's restaurant and inn. It's one of my drop-off points, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I give Dipperella the super secret signal, and we're heading over to Wendy's restaurant and inn. That's our meetup point.
All right. So as you're walking over to Wendy's restaurant and inn, you start getting a bunch of strange looks from people because you have a dragonborn covered in sauce walking around with you.
We need to get her cleaned up.
It's good for the skin.
Oh, is
Not the cape.
That why your complexion is so great? Mm-hmm. Dragonborn with your scaly skin.
She needs the moisture.
Gotcha. Of all the people to get a barrel of sauce, I think it's most appropriate that Josh is rolling it around.
By the way, I'm like in front of these guys like 20, 40 steps. Like I'm not seen with them at all.
Yeah, I'm okay with this.
All right. So are you going into the restaurant and inn?
Yeah.
Okay. So as you go in, you see that there is a huge horde of people inside. Every table is completely packed. There's people waiting to get in.
Yeah.
And then off in the distance, you see your contact, the person you know, Gwen, who is the proprietor of the establishment. And Gwen makes eye contact, and she waves across the distance and goes, "Hello!" And so she pushes through the crowd of people with her tray of French fries and burgers, and she runs up to you, and she says snarkily, "Hey, maybe we should have charged a little bit more to get in here today."
You got this whole restaurant full. I hope you're making sure you get all these orders right. And I want to grab a French fry, like, off the tray. Because I like, because I'm the boss.
She smacks your hand and grabs a French fry herself and smears it on Dipperella to get the sauce.
Look, I just got us a brand new fresh order to replenish our stock. So the kid with the top hat and the funny thing, he's going to be here soon with that barrel.
Shh, honey. Everyone, don't worry. It's the highest grade of sauce. It's worth every penny, I promise.
Free samples.
I'm rolling my barrel
free
up the back door to go into the kitchen.
You're going
The
around
back entrance,
the back,
yeah.
The back. Okay, so people are clamoring to get out of your way as you roll this giant 40-gallon barrel of sauce through the crowd.
They don't know what it's full of.
I mean, they overheard you say it was sauce. So
Everyone is coming up to me, dipping their fries in my face.
You know, Gwen, we really got to figure out what this problem is with the frost because I can't keep up with these two no more. So, you know, you got this whole crowd of people. You got to tell me, has anybody been saying anything about what they think all this frost is?
You know, I haven't heard anything. It's just that I heard it just here it's cold and you can't get the goodies, the sauce, you can't get the produce. The gardens are putting out tons of food, good food, everyone, very good food that we're serving here. It's worth every penny. But you could maybe talk to the garden people. They might know something. But I'm busy. I have to go serve. So I'll pay you later. Have a good one, honey. Bye-bye.
Yeah, goodbye. All right, so then we're going to head out to I don't know what you're doing. Look, Dipperella, I need you to come with me. We got to go to these gardens. Maybe if I can't figure out this whole frost thing, you can take a look at the produce out here and we can see what's good and what's not.
Are we going to leave the barrel at the restaurant?
The kid with the stick, he'll take care of it. It's fine. We're fine.
I'm going to go in the kitchen, and I'm going to just dump this barrel into whatever.
He's going to cook it like it's stir-fry, like a can.
I basically dump it in the kitchen somewhere for them to use.
I want to search the gardens for the best ingredients for my sauces.
So are you waiting for Jack, or are you letting him do his thing?
I can walk. We're going to walk through the back.
They're going to go do whatever they want to do.
All right. So as you are going towards the Freshtovia Gardens, what are you doing?
I am emptying my sauce barrel out. I'm assuming that's going to take a little bit to.
It takes 2 minutes also to unload it.
Okay.
So
Have I just unloaded it on the floor, or?
There's containers. They knew they were expecting a delivery, but the kitchen chefs are kind of giving you the side eye because you just barged into the kitchen and with a giant sauce barrel.
They should be happy. I got them the best kind of stuff to make their meals.
It's very busy. They're very busy right now. So you deposit said sauce.
Okay.
And they shoo you out of the kitchen.
Before they shoo me out, I just take a second and just grab some food on my way out, right off the grill, and make myself a sandwich.
I keep on hiring this guy with the stick, and he's gonna get these customers. They're gonna take their cut right off my bill. I don't know about this guy.
Okay.
I don't know about this Jamoke.
So are you going back to find Gwen, or?
Yeah, I walk back into. I'm gonna walk outside the restaurant and look around while I eat my sandwich.
All right. So as you're walking around outside the restaurant, you see off in the distance these two, the boss and Dipperella, kind of scurrying away towards the gardens. Just because you started out, where is the
Wendy's Restaurant's 3. It's near the bottom.
It's near the top. No. Yeah, it's near the top right, behind chat. So it's where Ice Chamber's name is. So right now, that's where you are. The gardens are down here at 5, so right behind Stephanie's head here. So they're going across the front of the castle right now. You see them in the distance.
other side of the fountain.
Do you pursue, or are you hanging out?
I'll lazily pursue. I'm not in a hurry.
All right. As you're,
I'm rolling my barrel with me because.
All right. As you're walking it, a friendly townsperson comes up to you and goes, "Hello, sir.
Hi.
What's in the barrel?"
Didn't he leave the barrel?
No, I brought the barrel with me. Nothing.
Why do you have it, sir?
Magician. It's for one of my magic tricks.
Why aren't you performing at the festival, sir, if you're a magician?
I was earlier. I gotta go across town and perform over there.
Can you show me a trick, sir?
Why is Tiny Tim here?
I pull out my my magic handkerchief.
Okay, ask to get in the barrel. Ask to get in the barrel.
And
Oh my god, it's changing colors.
What did it do, sir?
change colors.
I'm colorblind, sir.
You really want to see a trick, kid?
Yes, sir.
Climb
Show me
the
the grandest of tricks.
climb in the barrel, kid.
Why is the barrel covered in sauce, sir?
For the last trick.
Thank you, sir. The subscription, sir, Phony.
Thank goodness for this immersive voice acting experience.
All right, so I'm going to call him Little Timmy.
As little Timmy's going, everyone, come around.
And a crowd of people kind of looks in your direction, and they see, I guess that's a street performer? He's kind of dressed like a street performer.
Did Dipperella and I see this happening as we're walking to the gardens?
Roll a d20.
Which
You two-
one's that?
You two, Steph. Roll a d20.
16.
4.
Dipperella has no idea what's going on and keeps walking, but the boss kind of hears the spiel, Jack Monterey's spiel going on.
Oh, am I familiar with this spiel? Is this like, do I know what's coming next?
Yeah.
Do I want? No, I'm not even pointing it. I'm just keeping that information to myself so that I can talk to Jack later.
All right.
Shake my head and keep on walking.
All right, so little Timmy starts climbing in the barrel.
And I go, come on, come on. Come see Jack Monterey, the best magician ever. I take my hat off. I'm going to put it on the ground for a tip jar. All right, kid. Into the barrel.
Oh, God.
Okay, so little Timmy is now in the barrel. Just his head is poking out from the top of it.
All right. It's Timmy.
Yeah, little Timmy. Should I get in the barrel all the way, sir?
Little Timmy. Does it look like a normal barrel to you?
It's covered in sauce.
Besides that.
I think so, sir.
All
I
right.
haven't seen many a barrel in my day.
Good. All right, little Timmy. I'm going to come over there. I'm going to put this top on top of the barrel, all right? You ready, kid?
I'm claustrophobic, sir.
It's be
colorblind.
fine. Are your parents here?
My parents died, sir.
Oh, that's even better. I take the lid and I just shove it on the kid's face. Now, everybody, prepare to be amazed.
The crowd goes, ooh. Roll a charm, Josh.
Please crit fail. Please crit fail. 1.
7.
The crowd does a mocking, ooh.
Just wait, my friends. I kick the barrel over.
Oh.
That's what I was waiting for. And I take my magic wand and I go,
Sir, help me. I'm covered in sauce.
you'll be fine, Timmy. I tap my wand and I go, where's the beef?
And all of a sudden, there's no sounds from the barrel. The crowd is standing and staring at you.
I kick the barrel and the lid falls off.
The crowd clamors to look over. Roll a whatever that stat was again.
Charm check.
Thank you, charm. Thank you.
Rolled a 6.
Was that a 6? No,
It's
that
a
was
4 plus
4.
2.
Oh.
The crowd kind of just shrugs and slowly.
They
walks
shrugs
away.
as they just see a totally clean barrel with no sauce in
Yeah,
it.
you're
Yeah,
not very
no kid.
charming.
Yeah.
Good. Now little Timmy's gone. I wonder where he went.
All right.
And no tips.
As you're getting ready to put your hat back on, a coin kind of flings out from the distance from a man in a shroud, like a hooded cloak. You see a little bit of gray hair sticking out from it. You could tell it's a man.
Okay.
The coin kind of lands perfectly in the middle of Top Hat, and he immediately turns and starts power walking away from you.
Does he look familiar?
He does not.
He does not.
That's terrifying.
Am I impressed by his throw? Does it seem out of the normal, or it just looks like a lucky toss?
He was probably about 30 to 40 feet away.
Okay.
So the fact that he flicked this coin and it just perfectly looped and
Right.
in the middle of the hat, perfectly in the middle of the hat.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna go follow him.
All right. So, Jesus. Okay. You two, you're still walking towards the garden. So right now on the map, I'm assuming
Yeah.
you're looping back. You're kind of back by the Sawsome Fountain again.
Okay.
So you're hanging out again by the Sawsome Fountain. As you're walking past it, you see a group of people like kind of staring at you again. As you look, there's a trail of saucy footprints leaving the fountain, and then they look at that and then up at Dipperella, who is now covered in sauce.
What are you looking at? Don't you got somewhere to be? Get out of here.
Can you please roll a? Why can't I think of the name of the stat? What is the thing you just rolled?
Charm?
Charm. Thank
It
you.
puts the sauce
What
on
do I
its
roll for a
skin
D20
and
plus
gets
the bonus?
Yeah,
hose.
D20 put the.
Did I
plus
grab the wrong
bonus.
thing? I sure did. Is that my D20? Yeah, right.
Matt Rails go left. Josh go right.
19 plus 2. Charm, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, so 21.
and the crowd goes, I'm sorry, like, it's just sauce. Like we go in there all the time. It's just a fountain. It's not a big deal that you were in there.
Okay.
So saucy.
All right, so I need you to roll a not Dex. I can't. What is it again?
Grace.
Is it Grace?
Yeah, Grace. Oh, 1.
As you're attempting to follow this mysterious individual, you trip and fall on your face, and the top hat kind of falls off your head, and the coin goes flying into a nearby gutter.
Grace is very. Yeah, I know. I'm grateful.
This is very realistic.
You need that coin. You
af-
better go after it.
After you look up, he is nowhere to be seen.
Okay. I'm going to go try to find the coin.
Okay.
That was a fantastic roll.
Was it actual money coin or was it actually a unique coin?
No, it's money.
Okay.
Standard money.
Get that gold.
All right. Just the gold.
Yeah. Mind you, the currency here, there is no like different
Yeah.
denominations. It's just a gold is a gold.
I'm going to see if I could. I'm just going to like quickly glance to see if I can find the gold where it went.
All right. So you kind of walk over to the storm drain
Yeah.
that you saw it fly into. Go ahead and roll a d20.
Please roll a 1 again. I want you to
It's
fall
a
into
A
saucy
2.
miracle. She ate all her food.
Ta-da!
Oh, wow.
It comes out of the gutter.
This is a horrible die.
Pennywise crawls out of the gutter and grabs you and brings you down to where everybody floats. Good job.
You see absolutely no trace of the gold in the gutter.
Okay.
But you do see a red balloon floating out.
Where am I at right now?
Right now, you are over by 3. You started going down around the castle, kind of in the same route that Dipperella and
Okay.
the boss were going.
Do I see them at all?
Right now, they're by the Sawsome Fountain, so no.
Okay. I just pick myself up, clean myself off, and just start walking away like no one noticed. Like it never happened.
Roll a charm check.
18.
No one noticed.
You're ridiculous and mess, but it's good because nobody knows.
All right. Which direction are you moving now?
Everyone's like by the fountain, or the whole town's busy.
You don't know.
I mean, like in the city itself.
Oh,
like
there's a very high concentration of people in between number 6 and number 4.
okay.
So that whole swath of area is heavily populated just because the queen is going to give her address around number 1.
I want to walk up and down the streets and pickpocket.
Okay.
He's going to get arrested before we even leave the city.
All right.
Find some good sauces in those pockets, I hope.
So
So what?
you're walking through. It is a densely populated horde of people.
Yeah.
Roll a perception check.
A perception.
Not another one. Not another
a grace
one.
check.
Yeah, sure, a grace check.
18, 19.
All right. You see, hanging out in front of this one house is a fairly like suburban-looking family, where it's the mom and dad. You got the 2 little kids,
Yeah.
and then you've got the grandma sitting in a rocking chair on the porch, kind of behind everyone else, and she's like half asleep. and she's pretty close to the edge of the porch where you by a banister with openings that you could reach through.
Josh is gonna
Okay.
rob from a little old lady.
Does she have anything like of value that I can see?
Roll one more perception check. Grace check.
Grace or intelligence for this?
Intelligence for this one.
10.
All right. You look around, you don't see anything of evident value, but you see that she's got like an apron on, and the apron has a pretty deep pocket in the front of it.
And no one's paying attention to the old lady that's sleeping?
The kids are playing, and the parents are kind of watching the kids.
What else do I see around in the area, like nearby?
It's you see their house, and it's basically like a bunch of houses, like almost zero lot line houses,
Okay.
right on top of each other. Similar situations where the families are all hanging out either on their porch or playing in the communal street that
Okay.
they're in.
All right. I'm gonna go walk over to the family.
To the parents or the kids or what?
Are they all together or like?
The kids are like in front of the house, but in the street, and the parents are towards the front of the property watching the kids with the grandma back on the porch. Say 20 feet away.
20 feet away. I'm gonna roll over with my barrel.
You're gonna what?
Roll over with my barrel.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna prop my barrel up and I'm gonna jump on top of it.
All right.
I'm gonna start a magic show.
Are you playing music?
No music. I'm just gonna play.
He's playing the monkey, like the monkey music.
All right. Go start your show then.
Um,
Come
on! to Jack Monterey's magic show.
His stick is so long.
roll a charm check, please.
That's 9.
All right. So the parents kind of look at you quizzically. But all the children run up to you. Within a matter of moments, you've got roughly 30 screaming children between the ages of like 6 and 11.
Okay.
They're starting to get bored.
I look at the children and I say,
Make their grandma disappear.
Grandma's going to disappear with little Timmy.
I yell at one of the parents to come over.
Oh boy, which one? Or you just give a general statement?
I just kind of yell at the one of the adults to come over.
All right, do a charm.
A 5 or
This
6.
is not working
6.
out well.
The adult looks at you and just slowly shakes their head and starts to walk away.
Sir, come over here. Let me show you something.
I've got things to do. Goodbye. No, thank you.
Thank you. We
Yeah,
don't want
yeah.
any.
Oh my god.
I look at the kids. I'm like, kids, got anything of value?
The kids all look around, and then one of them produces a chicken nugget from his pocket.
Chicken nugget. Sure, I could work with that. I take the chicken nugget.
Okay.
You didn't ask if you could have it. You're just literally stealing food from a small
Oh,
child.
yeah, I am. And then I take out my magic box.
Okay.
And I poke the... I need something to be a chicken nugget. Bam. I say, all right, kids, you see the chicken nugget?
Yeah! Did you want to be the GM just so that you could take out all your voices?
Where's the beef?
What beef? That's a chicken. Now,
I can see the edge of it.
yeah, I can see a patch of it coming out, but you all of a sudden the child, this adorable looking little girl in like a pink dress
Pigtails?
with pigtails and like bows on the pigtails, just you see tears start to form in her eyes, and she goes, my nuggie.
Do you want your nugget back, kid?
I want my
Give me 5 gold and it's yours.
Oh God. Oh God, I know this voice.
I say, Eric, you want your nugget back? Climb in the barrel.
Roll a charm check, Joshua.
1.
14.
The other parent that didn't walk away
Yeah.
immediately runs up and takes their child's hand and starts pulling them back towards the house. And then as they're walking back, they say, "Sir, if you don't get out of here, we're calling the guards."
I just get I just whacked them outside the back of the head. I said, "Fine. You guys don't deserve my magic anyway. I'll
Okay.
go elsewhere."
So he assaults.
Yeah, so as you crack them over the back of the head, you hear a commotion from down the street, and one of the other parents that was watching starts sounding a horn.
Do I know what the horn is? Or it's just the horn's going off?
You've grown up in this city. You know that that's the call for the city guard.
Fine. I'll leave. And I just start hightailing it. I jump on top of the barrel and just start running with the barrel.
like a circus bear.
Taking all our
circus bear.
merchandise. He's gonna lose our merchandise.
It's empty. He dumped it off at the inn already.
So you
We gotta hurry up to this garden and get some more supply.
roll a grace check, Joshua.
I make sure to monitor, check that these drops have been made
6.
because I feel like Jack Monterey's missed a few.
As you're rolling away, you stumble and fall off the barrel. Again, falling on your face. As you fall off the barrel, you see a troop of 2 city guards coming over to you in pretty rapid pace.
Okay. I straighten myself back up. I dust myself off. And I go, "Guards! Finally! These people did not pay me for my services."
So, as you're telling the guards this, a crowd of people forms, and they start going, "He stole the kid's nugget, and then hit the parent."
"Sir, you are a liar. I did no such thing."
Roll a charm check.
20.
Jesus Christ. The 2 guards look at each other, look at you, and then look at the parent. They go, "I don't like you," and they take the parent and start hauling him back to the castle and keep.
Thank you, good guards.
As they're walking away with him, one of them shouts back,
He actually got away with this. How?
as they're walking away, they go, "Sir, you best get out of here before they start to beat on you."
Yeah. I'll start walking out now.
You're not
I'm not going to do any fancy tricks. I'm not in a hurry.
okay. All right. So as you're running away with your barrel, you see off in the distance, you see Dipperella and the boss kind of by the Sawsum Fountain walking towards the gardens.
Okay. I'll start following them.
All right. So I'm going to say that you all catch up to each other as you...
Catch up?
Good one. That was a good one.
As you approach the Freshtovia Gardens. All right, so to the southwest are the Freshtovia Gardens, where exquisite produce is picked and sliced fresh daily. Within the garden stands a bronze statue of Emperor Dave, Wendy's father. The bronze shines bright as the sun casts its brilliance across the city.
You know that Dave, he was a real good leader.
Yeah, boss.
So you can either go towards the gardens, you see a couple of gardeners working in the fields, or you can go over to the statue.
I want to go over and just pay my respects before we go talk to the gardeners.
All right, so you pull up to the statue of Emperor Dave. The statue of
Pull
Emperor
up?
Dave.
What am
yeah,
I riding, on a barrel?
Yeah. The statue of Emperor Dave is quite tall, standing nearly 10 feet high. The bronze is warm to the touch from the sun's rays. Dave was a well-respected, bespectacled man. His likeness is smiling and holding his spatula, thought by many to have been given an otherworldly blessing.
You know, that spatula there, that's how come I got mine. I think that, just want to emulate.
Yeah, boss.
You look at the plaque on the base, and the statue reads, "Never cut corners."
Da-da.
All three of you please roll a d20.
Any type of check or just a d20 check?
That's like a perception.
8.
Josh?
15.
And,
Wait, do I add stuff
Stephanie?
to it?
It would be, if you want perception, I would say it's intelligence.
Yeah.
So I add
So
plus
plus 1.
Yeah.
9.
13.
16.
All right. Josh, pull up slide number 3, please.
Never cut corners.
You notice that the corner of the plaque has been cut.
Why is it black underneath?
Because that's what PowerPoint did.
Is that why they have square burgers instead of circle burgers?
Yeah. It is actually.
Somebody defaced the plaque.
Is it like missing or is like the hole there?
It's missing.
Okay.
So, like, someone physically cut it off.
Okay.
We gotta take care of this, boss. It's not acceptable.
It's not acceptable. We got to let somebody know.
I can't live in a world where they cut a corner.
I agree. You jamoke.
I just stay out of it.
All right. So you're still at the statue.
Maybe I can make a new corner with some sauces. I don't know.
You could try. What kind of sauce would you need to put a new corner on it?
I've never built a corner before, but
Currently, you only have the Sawsum sauce from the fountain.
oh,
Maybe we could draw one on and maybe the sauce would dry there and it'd look real nice. Look real nice.
hey, what's your face, Jack?
Yeah.
You have any more of that sauce?
No, I dumped it all off at the restaurant.
I'm sure you could scrape something out of that stupid barrel of yours.
I pull open the barrel and show it's spit clean.
Spit clean, which is a thing apparently.
Yep.
You still have that nuggie? Maybe we can fill it in with some nuggies.
You don't know he has the nuggie. You weren't there for that.
Also, you got some schmutz all over you. Like, what were you doing? You look a mess. You can't be walking around with me looking a mess. I mean, you already look like a clown, but you can't look like a mess and a clown. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, boss, I think I got some sauce behind my ears before. Can you scrape some out?
No, I ain't touching that. I think it is there, but you're going to have to deal with that hygiene problem all on your lonesome.
Does it have a scent?
Yeah, it does. It ain't good.
So one of the farmers takes a notice of you three just
Talking.
like hanging out by the statue, and he comes on over and he goes, "Yep, it's Emperor Dave over there. How y'all doing today?"
What happened to this plaque here?
Well, my eyesight ain't as good as it used to be, I say, but
yeah, I could tell by your clothing choices.
But looks like it's missing a little bit of it, though.
You know what they say about farmers and being real intelligent. I tell you what, y'all are some smart folk out here.
Well, thank you very much, ma'am.
You're very welcome. You're Miss Sugar.
Hi, Mr. Farmer.
How
are
you doing?
you?
Nice to meet you.
I heard you have some great produce, if I may.
I sure do. I have the best lettuce in the land.
I do.
Why is your farmer selling Jello?
Who?
Why is your farmer selling Jello?
No,
You
I'm
sound
going for
like-
Foghorn Leghorn.
Okay, just checking.
I heard you do have that best produce.
I do. I have the best of the lettuce.
This here is my constituent Dipperella. I don't know you know her. She's got a reputation for being the finest connoisseur of sauces all across the land. It's a real big honor she heard of you.
I ain't never heard of you. I'm sorry.
I would love to see some of your collection.
Well, I do say that I only sell the lettuce, but I know that the tomatoes are particularly good for the sauces. I do say, you might want to visit those other farmers that you see over there. He points in the distance to an older-looking couple that's picking tomatoes in the distance.
I suspect him, boss. I think he's holding out on us.
You suspect him of what? Missing a few brain cells? Because I feel like that's what I'm suspecting too.
I think he's holding out on us, boss. I think we need to check out his house. I bet we can.
Hey,
find
you
some
ever
real
seen
good
a
stuff.
magic show? You look like you had a really tough day, a long day at work. Look, this is my friend Jack here. I know he looks a little dusty and whatnot, but he's actually a pretty good magician. Why don't I introduce you to Jack? Dipperella and I just gotta go make a business. We'll be right back. Y'all have fun. So I take Dipperella and we start walking toward his house.
You don't actually see his house. His house isn't on the farm.
Well,
Is there a structure? I assume it's his house. Wherever that structure is, that's where I'm going.
No, it's just fields.
Does he have a truck?
What am I checking out?
Does he have a cart?
No, he has. Well, you could ask him.
I don't want to talk to him no more. We're looking. We're
I say, how you doing, my friend?
So, sir.
Doing all right, sir. What's your name?
oh,
My
jeez.
name's old Mac, but my friend's called McDonald. Nice to meet you.
Old MacDonald. Yeah, I see.
Old Mac, how are you collecting your produce over here?
Well, I do rely on my trusted tools, my left hand and my right hand.
Well, you have so much, you probably need some help.
Well, I do say that the harvest has been quite bountiful this year, so I could use some help, I do say.
We do have a lovely barrel. I think we should. You can't hear this, but I think we should collect
Do you
some
think
items.
it's worth? Well, I mean,
'Cause
you take a look at this
maybe
produce.
we
You think
can-
it's worth it?
Trade some lettuce for some sauces later.
Hey, that's, if you think that this is worth it, I mean, I mean, if this Jamoka's been out here in the field all day too, I'm sure he's seen
I
maybe
want
he's
to
not
look
seen
to see
who's
if it
been
looks
over
like
by
the
the
farmer has
statue.
any money. Like, does he look like he has any wealth on him at all?
He's wearing overalls, and that's it.
Like no shirt underneath.
No,
No
So-
shoes.
no shoes.
Maybe we should just
He's like
get
a
out
Dust
of
Bowl
here.
farmer.
Yeah, he's like an old-timey Dust Bowl farmer.
Recession era.
Yeah.
Great Depression.
We should just get out of here, maybe.
Look, you seen anybody else over by this statue?
Well, I have seen those tomato farmers over there, and then I saw this gentleman earlier who was looking around for something.
What this guy look like?
Oh, I haven't really seen him. I saw he had a cloak on.
What color?
Well, it seemed to be a blue.
Like the sky? Blue?
Why, yes.
I'm just checking. You know your colors. You're so smart. The farmers so smart. Real smart. Hard-working Americans.
I
Good
don't
job.
know blue too much. I know my greens though from my
Yeah.
lettuce.
Yeah, that's good. That you keep
There's-
that
there's-
information.
There's the iceberg.
Uh-huh.
There's the romaine. You got the arugula.
Shut up.
The arugula is quite nice. It's
While we're talking,
peppery.
I'm walking over to this guy's farm,
yeah.
and I take my barrel, I take the lid off, and I put it upside down, and I put it on top of some of the lettuce. And I go, "Where's the beef?" And I kick over the barrel.
Little Timmy falls out.
Roll a grace check.
10.
The old Mac looks back and he hears you say, "Where's the beef?"
Yeah.
And he comes waddling over to see what you were doing over there. As he approaches, he looks down and he sees that the head of lettuce is gone.
Oh my God.
And he asks, "Why, son, where'd my lettuce go?"
There was nothing here.
No,
It was like this.
I know this farm just like the back of my trusted tools, Lefty and Righty, and I know that there was lettuce here.
You really want to know where it went?
Why, yes.
Can you do me a favor?
Well, what's that, son?
Can you get this barrel, please?
Son, I don't know if you've seen my girth, but I do not believe that I am fitting in your barrel.
Can you just stand in it?
I do have some arthritis.
I'll help you in.
Old Mac refuses to get into your barrel.
I'm like, then you won't know where your lettuce went.
Well, I'm going to have to ask you and your constituents here to kindly vacate my farm.
Whatever. I just start walking away. I don't care.
I can't take Jack nowhere. We gotta go talk to those tomato farmers and see if they found out any more about this guy who decided to deface the statue. It's just very disrespectful.
I agree.
So Dipperella and I don't. Where this schmuck goes, like I don't even care. I want to walk over to the tomato farmers, the couple.
Are you following that?
Yeah, I'll follow them. I'm looking around.
I want to make sure there's at least 3 feet between like us and him. I know that I'm gonna be looking like I'm with him, but I want that emotional space.
Boss,
Is there any
this
other thing
clown is
besides
always
farmland?
following us.
All
This
you
clown is always fun.
there's just farmland, and then the streets surrounding it. It's basically just plots of land dedicated to specific produce, lettuce, tomatoes, stuff like that.
You keep an eye out, Dipperella. You tell me if any of this looks like we should be bringing it home. I bet you.
Those pickle plants look awfully suspectful. I've never seen a fresh pickle plant like that before.
Look, Jack, you want to get yourself in trouble with your little barrel, then, you go play with your pickles out in the field.
And then as you approach the tomato farmers, you hear in the distance old Mac yelling, I do say they stole my lettuce.
That crazy old coot. How am I going to steal your lettuce? You see a lettuce on me? I ain't got no lettuce on me. You see a lettuce? I don't see a lettuce.
We don't want
I'll give you a lettuce. Now you're going to let us walk away in peace. You hear me?
Old Mac goes back to tending to his farm.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Okay. Someone's getting a little into it. All right. So at the sound of that commotion,
Yeah.
the other 2 farmers from the tomato field look up and are warily looking at the group of you.
And we tell them how old Mac was trying to get us that E. coli. Like, his fields are covered in it.
Look, I don't know. My name is, it's not important. I wanted to introduce myself and my constituents here. This is Mrs. Dipperella. She's one of the finest connoisseurs of sauces, and we were out here looking for some fresh ingredients. And we heard some good things about your produce. That's how come we got a compressor.
Needs to be turned up, apparently. All right, so stop touching your microphone.
I'm sorry,
all day long.
it's-
Jesus. So the gentleman of the 2 farmers is just like, well, nice to meet you.
Pleasure to meet you.
My name's Owen. Dipperella.
Yes.
It's not important.
Hi, not important.
This is
Thank
my
you.
boss.
Nice to meet you. And your name was.
That's not
Jack
important
Monterey.
either. You can ignore this clown. He's been following us for way too long.
Why is he dressed like that?
He's a clown.
He doesn't have makeup on.
You know, he has got
He's
sensitive
not a good
skin
clown.
issues.
He doesn't use enough sauce. I told him, put the sauce on your face, clears the skin.
Oh, is that why you have sauce on your face? Mm-hmm. Ah.
You know, the whole dragonborn thing, they don't like to talk about it. They need to keep their skin real moist. It's a really sensitive topic.
Speaking of that, I hear you're looking for tomatoes for sauce.
Yeah.
I just wanted to say,
Yeah.
me and my wife Baru, we have the moistest tomatoes. By far, we harvest the most moist tomatoes.
I hate you for that word, but I get it.
Boss.
Yeah.
I don't know if we want the moist tomatoes. It's a little, that water.
And then you hear the
level
wife
in
kind
the
of butt
sauce.
into the middle of your conversation right here. She's like, the moistest around. You're going to love them.
I don't know if you know nothing about sales, lady, but that's probably not the way you want to describe anything.
Feel
you're
how
trying to
moist
do.
it
I don't
is.
want to touch your moist tomato. Dipperella, take this lady. Get her. You look, lady, you look like a really nice person. However, I got some personal space issues that I'd like you to respect.
She ignores you and she reaches out and she's just like, you have such lovely skin for a dragonborn.
Yes, because I use the good sauce, not the tomato sauce.
Look, we're sure you're pretty nice farmers and all. Maybe this produce just doesn't meet our requirements of what we're specifically looking for here, but I do have another question I'd like to ask you fine folks.
Yeah.
You know, I have a lot of respect for old Dave.
As we all do.
Well, did you
He's
notice-
the founder of the kingdom. I
Obvi-
owe everything to him.
Obviously, but y'all got this farm out here.
It's not gonna do the sound.
No, it's not.
What does it say?
Moist, 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 moist.
So gross.
Matt, while they're doing all this talking, I'm gonna like sneak behind the group and start throwing tomatoes into my barrel.
Okay.
We don't want a watery sauce, though.
Can you roll a
He
grace
better not
check?
get us busted.
21.
Thank you, Lord Jesus.
Okay. No one sees you doing anything.
Did you know, with all this respect, what you hear, that this statue plaque was defaced?
It had a face?
Abafungul. Defaced. The corner. It's been cut. I heard there was some weird-looking dude in a blue cloak over here, and I wanted to know if you saw anything.
I saw him too.
You didn't? Did you say something to him? You didn't think it was a little strange? Some
Oh, I
weird
didn't
dude
want-
walking
I
around?
didn't want to profile anyone.
So the blue cloak character, is that the similar description to the person I saw that threw the coin at me?
Yes, it was.
Okay.
So they
I'm not sharing this information with you guys, by the way. So
they say, yeah, we can you show us what happened to the statue?
All right, so then I'm gonna walk them over.
Okay, so they walk with you over to the statue, and as they approach it, they see it in an audible, and they're like, we have to alert the guards immediately, and so they run back to their farm to go and find.
I ain't never
their
seen
horn.
two old people move so fast.
We don't want to be around when those guards come, boss.
I think we'll be all right.
All right, so you hear the horn in the distance, but before you see any guards, you roll a perception check.
I happen to know that the Wendy's PD prefers Versace.
Which
13.
one is
Intelligence.
perception? Oh, 6.
Intelligence, 14.
All right, so all of a sudden, from behind you, a character shows up, and the mysterious man that Jack Monterey, had seen before,
We don't know this though.
peeks out from behind the base and taps you on the shoulder, calling you by name.
Look, my name. Does he know my name?
Yes. It's unintelligible to them. They don't hear it. You hear it. And then he calls Dipperella and Jack.
Okay, so then I turn around, mouth agape, because I'm very not used to hearing anybody say my name.
And so he says, the queen will make her speech shortly. But there is a plague attempting to infiltrate Freshtovia and ruin the festival. A plague known as hunger.
Dun, dun, dun.
The source of this plague is in the nearby French Fry Forest, which has been magically sealed to the outside world. However, I've got a key.
Who the hell are you?
That's not important.
How do you know who I am?
I watch everything.
That's terrifying. You know they arrest people for that places. It's called voyeurism. Are you a peeping Tom? You look like one of them peeping Toms.
My name is not Tom.
That's
is
not.
there sauce to go with the fries?
I don't know what treasures the French Fry Forest holds, but I can lead you there.
How did you get a key?
That's not important.
No, this is very important. I need to know what your intentions are. Why are you trying to lead me, an innocent young lady, out into the forest alone? I don't feel very safe.
Innocent.
while they're yelling, I want to like check him up and down and see like what other details I can see
Yeah,
besides
you
the
do.
Roll a d20. Intelligence check.
7.
You see it's the guy from before.
Yeah. Is he just got the cloak? Is there anything he's wearing underneath? Like,
Because he's really checking them out.
Yeah, he's really checking him out. He's wearing a cloak. It's completely buttoned up. His face is shrouded by the cloak itself, so you
Okay.
really don't see anything except the fact that he's got like gray hair and a gray beard.
Okay.
So no discerning factors whatsoever.
Look, old man. I'm just going to go and assume he's an old man from the gray. He could totally be like in his 20s.
Yeah.
Look, old man. I don't know who you are. Why you come talking to me about a key trying to get me alone in a forest?
So off in the distance, the guards start to appear, coming towards the castle, and he looks around nervously and he goes, "Are you coming with me? Yes or no? Answer now."
Hey, Santa Claus, does it pay?
I've heard rumors that the forest holds untold treasures. We must be off if you're coming.
Have you heard anything about this forest having any of the ingredients that we need?
I haven't explored that area, boss.
I gotta get rid of this stupid frost so I can get my...
It's now or never.
Cash
And he
back
starts
up.
taking off towards the southeast
I
side
start
of
following.
town.
I'm just interested in him from the throw.
Do we need any supplies for this fry forest?
I don't think we get a choice. I think it's we make the choice to go or not.
I left the two of them. I'm going.
I gotta babysit this stupid clown. Come on, Dipperella, let's go and get
Off
him.
in the
You
distance,
can
hear
hide
the
under
guards
my
going,
cape, boss.
"Stop! What's happening?" So you're following
Yes.
this guy? All right. So, he leads you eventually to through the winding back alley streets. At one point, a crowd of people stops and glares angrily at Jack.
Good evening, folks.
And you just see a woman crying on the stoop of her house.
What? It can only be that he's done something else now.
All right, so he leads you to the city walls on the southeast side, and behind a series of bushes, he pushes them to the side, and you see a crack in the wall just wide enough to fit through. And he goes, "This is your entrance. I must get back to the castle. Goodbye."
Back to the castle.
And he starts running back towards the center of town.
I yell, "Bye, Santa."
Can't take you nowhere. All right. This is way weird.
I follow you, boss.
What did you do to those people back there?
I performed some magic for them.
Yeah, I know about you and your friggin' magic. All right, you go first, because if something on the other side's gonna eat us, it's gonna go eat you first.
All right.
I wanna make sure I'm shoving him
Take my barrel.
through.
And I'll go through.
All right.
Does his barrel fit?
You go to put it through, and you find that the barrel doesn't quite fit through. Thank you for that.
You mean leave my barrel behind?
I mean, the wall is 30 feet high.
You could put the wall in your barrel.
That doesn't really make sense.
Is there any way around the wall, or it's just a big wall? Like, it's 30 feet high and that's it? Or
Your barrel is also full of tomatoes right now.
yeah.
Just letting you know.
Oh, the tomatoes just sitting in there? The tomatoes didn't go
he
away?
never
Should
said.
we
Oh, you
have
didn't.
a snacky or?
I mean, if these tomatoes aren't good for anything else, why I can't take you nowhere? I can't take you to these farmers. These poor people been working so hard with all their stuff. You
I gotta
steal the
make some money,
tomatoes?
too.
I think
I'm a
we should
starving
take
artist.
a
Yeah,
little
you're
snacky break. Have some nasty tomatoes.
How are you going to get that stupid... We need that stupid barrel. How are you going to get the stupid barrel through the wall?
How many tomatoes did you actually take?
Let's say 20.
Okay.
Okay.
That's a lot of tomatoes. Tomatoes? Beefsteak tomatoes? Like this big... That's a lot of tomatoes.
It's a big barrel. That's probably like half a barrel. It's not even like a full barrel.
We could, maybe we saw the barrel in half.
You're not touching my barrel.
I'm sure you could give it one good whack.
Do I think I could climb the wall?
Oh God, yes! I hope you climb the wall, and I hope you fall down and into your barrel, and then your barrel, and then you when you fall in the
Roll
barrel,
an-
you're like, "Where's the beef?" And then you disappear.
Roll an intelligence check.
Please roll a 1.
15.
You see some potential handholds above the crack.
Okay.
The grace is the agility.
I know.
Don't even look at. What are you looking at?
We can use my fork to try to.
What are you
climb up
looking
there.
at? You looking at me? I know you ain't looking at me.
I take a piece of rope out and I tie it around the barrel,
Okay.
and I start climbing up the wall.
Is the other end like around your waist or?
Yeah.
All right.
Oh my God!
I found your lettuce, boss. Happy holidays.
Thank you, Diabari.
Thank you, Niovari.
Thank you. Oh, thank you for that terrible visual of Josh doing a hula dance across the screen.
So because he said he found your lettuce, all of a sudden, as Jack is climbing up the wall, a couple of heads of lettuce explode onto the wall in front of you, and you see an angry mob start to form behind you. You visibly recognize it as the people that were looking quite upset at Jack.
This is
before.
why I tell you not to go off on your own all the time. No matter what town we're in, there's always some sort of angry mod or something coming after you, and then I get in the middle of this. Come on.
Why do you always gotta draw attention to us? I can't make my sauces with people always watching us.
Dipperella and let's go. We'll leave him and his barrel. I gotta get this stupid
Come on,
freaking barrel
boss.
though.
So you two go through the
Yeah,
crack.
he's gonna figure out his
I
own
need you
life
to roll a
problems.
grace and a strength.
Grace of a 8. Strength of 3.
All right, so your hands start to slip out of the handholds, and the weight of the 20 tomatoes in the barrel pulls you off, and you fall on the flat of your back,
Did we hear this?
a whopping 3 feet off the ground, so you don't get injured or anything. But you look back and you see him just laying on the ground.
Do the tomatoes break his fall?
He's on the barrel.
I
Like,
wanna-
they're still in the barrel.
I grab this. Give me this rope. Give me the
I
freaking
give
rope.
him the rope. I give her the rope.
What? Go with Dipperella. I always gotta solve your freaking problems. It's ridiculous. What am I rolling?
I need you to roll a grace check, Joshua.
13.
All right, a head of lettuce sails by right by your ear and explodes on the wall next to you as you shimmy through the crack.
I want to shimmy towards the crack, and as she's climbing, I want to take my top hat off and yell at the crowd.
I'm gonna use my magic to make the hole in the wall bigger so we can fit through.
You don't have magic to do that
Why?
because I said so.
I have magic.
How close is everyone's?
Fire magic.
Yeah, you have like, I don't. What kind of magic do you actually have? Oh no, that's just so that's like you still have to have spells to use. So
I have my foil wizard robe, which gives me
yeah,
+1.
you don't have any. I don't think
have
you start
4
out with any
bonus.
spells yet. So you have Arcana, so that means you know magical stuff, but you don't have the ability to willingly use magic. You have to get spells
How do I get spells?
as you level up.
How far is everyone away from me?
What does that sound? Sounds like something on your computer. The boss is like 5 feet directly over your head, with the barrel dangling kind of right in front of your face.
Can it
And
accidentally hit? Can it accidentally swing and hit him in the head?
no. And Dipperella is on the other side of the wall, like trying to, encourage you to come on through. What are you doing?
I'm standing in the crack and I'm directing all the villagers to like attack me
And not me?
not her as she's trying to climb the wall.
Can I throw my fork over and he can attach the fork to the rope and then use the fork into the barrel? And then me and the boss can take the other side of the rope and just yank the barrel over the wall.
So you throw your fork over the wall?
Is it tied? It's got the rope tied to it.
You're tying your rope to it
Yeah.
and throwing it over? All right, so she throws it over. It sails past your head onto the other side as you're like 5 feet off the ground. What are you doing?
Oh, then I gotta crawl back down and tie it to the barrel.
I mean, you just jump down, but yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
You fork the barrel.
All right, so I need both of you to roll a grace check.
Me?
Now,
5.
how about you, Anne?
4.
Oh, okay then. So each of you have a head of lettuce slam into the side of your face. You take 1 point of damage.
I hate you, Joshua. I hate you.
In the meantime, you are tying the fork to the barrel or something to that effect?
Well, the fork went over, so I got to tie the rope to the barrel so that we can go around the other side and pull the barrel up, right? That's the
Yeah, sure.
that's the plan?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm tying the rope to the barrel.
All right. It's tied.
Okay, and then
Good.
I'm going through the crack and getting out of here.
All right. So you all are on the other side of the wall now?
Is
Yes.
the fork there?
The fork is there.
So now we're hoisting the rope. We're going
Okay.
to start hoisting.
All three of you, D20 strength check.
8.
14.
12.
All right. The barrel easily ascends up and over the wall and thumps down on the ground right next to you as the bushes kind of go back into place to cover up the crack.
I want to take the barrel and aggressively shove it to Josh. To Jack. Can I do a strength check?
Sure.
Yes. 8. I'm angry, but I'm not that angry.
You gently place the barrel into his hands. All right. So, Josh, please go to slide 14. And don't spoil the rest of it.
9. It's 9. Whatever, it doesn't matter this time.
There's no page numbers on here?
It's the after that one. That one. Okay. That's unfortunate that there's no page numbers. It's a PDF. Oh, you just opened it in the internet. That's why.
Oh,
Yeah,
there-
there's page numbers,
if I-
schmo.
It wasn't showing before.
All right. Can you make it look good? Like scroll up just a little bit. Oh my goodness. So this is the French Fry Forest that you are in here. So as you approach the forest, the sense of foreboding only increases. The plant life seems to have grown together to form a sort of wooden wall around the forest perimeter. Examining the wall as you walk toward the forest, you notice a large wooden door with a keyhole that conveniently looks like it will take the key that the gentleman
Oh,
gave.
he gave it to us?
He did give it to you. He kind of,
What does the key look like?
it looks like a standard skeleton key.
Nayabari had a very important comment.
What was that?
That the wonderful present that he gave us,
Triggered a giveaway.
Oh, did it?
yes.
Oh, awesome.
Yes.
Oh, that's fantastic.
So you got to get that.
Okay.
I think that the giveaway should be all of your character minis once you have them designed and printed.
Oh, that might be cool.
Yeah.
That'll be a while, though.
Why would
We
that
could do
be a
2?
while?
So you're saying like a copy?
Yeah.
That'd be
Because,
cool.
I mean, we're planning on printing them here.
Yeah.
So we can print an extra set. It shouldn't take that much more time.
No.
And then you all can have our character minis.
That'll be cool. I like that idea.
Alrighty. So, back at it here. So, nothing special about the key.
Okay.
After placing the key, a green light shines out from the keyhole, and the key dissolves into nothingness.
Like a green stoplight light or like...
Yes.
You can't tell what is it?
Like a red-green stoplight light.
Yeah.
Do we hear the lock unlocking or?
Yeah, you hear an audible clunk as it unlocks, and then the vines and branches that make up the door recoil, almost slithering away as they reveal an open passageway into what feels like a living hallway. So the walls and everything seem to be made up of vegetation that's kind of slowly churning.
This is
So-
terrifying.
What kind of vegetation is it?
Just vines. So you see the map up here. The area that you have not explored is grayed out. The area that you can explore that is currently available is what you see here. And then I zoomed in on the right-hand side. There is a legend. So number 1 is room 1, number 2 is room 2, and number 3 is the first stone door.
So we're coming in from the bottom, right? From the south?
Correct.
Always go left. I want to warily enter in this weird hallway.
Okay.
And I'm looking to Dipperella, not to Jack, he's a schmuck, for like reassurance that we're,
Have I seen this kind of foliage before? Do I know what it is?
Roll a d20 and add your intelligence to it, please.
5.
You recognize it as plants that you might have seen on your journey at some point, but you don't know which ones.
Is this thing gonna kill me? Do I know what this is? I gotta.
It might be poison ivy. It might be mint.
17?
Who can
Oh,
know?
18.
You do not know what it is. It just looks like plants familiar to the area.
They tall,
Okay.
with bushes.
Yeah, you're in like a hedge maze.
Okay.
So I I gonna go? Do we? As I'm walking forward, and then what do I notice? Like the entryways for rooms 1 and 2 as we're walking cautiously through this hallway.
They kind of look like open entryways.
Okay.
Like kind of like archways.
So I want to peek around the corner into room 2 because always go left.
Do we want to send the magician in first?
Oh, yeah, always,
In
but-
case it's a trap.
So I'm just peeking in. We're not going in just yet.
Okay. As you roll a d20.
What am I? 10.
Your intelligence.
12.
Yeah. So you look around. Just kind of looks like an empty room.
Okay. Jack, why don't you go check that out?
I roll into the room with my barrel.
Like a circus bear.
As you enter the room, 2 small creatures with sharp teeth and twisted horns turn eyeless heads towards the door. Vaguely, you remember tales of these creatures, always referred to as pangs. Known to mostly attack midday and late night. Disturbed by your entrance, they snarl and lunge to attack. Roll for initiative. So, Stephanie, that means roll d20.
Yes.
Do we add a stat?
Add your grace stat.
19.
10.
16.
Okay, hold on. And then, so Josh, you had 19?
Yep.
And Steph, you had what?
16.
And Anne?
10.
All right, give me your d20, please. I don't have a d20 over here. Whoops. Okay. All right, so the room is circular in shape. I'm going to then move over to the board cam here. I'm going to say that it is the essentially the center of the town that you're in there. In the circle in the middle. So you're coming in from the south side, so the part farthest away from you. So that is where your characters are entering. So Jack Monterey is kind of towards the open mouth there, and Dipperella.
Jack.
Yep.
Where am I? That good?
Yep, and Dipperella and the boss are towards the bottom of the map.
Here?
A little bit further back.
Further back.
Yeah. Perfect. All right. So then the 2 pangs are going to be placed in the left-hand side of the room.
My left?
Screen left. Yeah. So like basically hidden around there.
Like
Perfect.
hidden, like here?
Yeah. So like that's why you didn't see him on first glance.
Okay.
All right. So, Jack, you are up first.
All right. How much movement do I have?
That's a good question. I don't know how much movement you have. That's up for you. So
25 feet.
All right. So 25 feet. So each one of these squares is 5
did
feet.
you-
So you can move 5 squares on your turn, not diagonally, so only orthogonally,
All of us have 25 feet?
potentially. What?
How do we know how much
Okay.
we move?
It should be on your sheet. If
No.
not, then it's part of your character build that you've got. So your class will determine how much movement you have.
Josh had
No,
it in
it's
a
just
movement
the
section.
standard movement is 25.
Oh,
for
standard
everyone.
movement of 25? Okay.
How much movement does the barrel have?
The barrel provides no movement bonuses. However, it does provide a downfall for you where if you roll poorly on a grace check, you're going to fall off of it.
Okay.
So
Each
just
square
for
is
show.
5 feet?
Each square is 5 feet. So you are on your barrel right now.
I'm on my barrel?
Well, you said you were.
Yeah.
Dismounting will be a free action for you.
Okay. And they're, what? 25 feet? Oh, wait, the first one is?
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40 to get diagonal to it. You can't move diagonally? It's
Yeah, I'm saying
orthogonally?
orthogonally only.
But
Yeah.
if I want to throw something at it,
What's your...
What's
it's
your
25 feet away from me, right? The
No,
one?
nothing is 25 feet away from you.
do you know how to
5, 10,
count, or-
15, 20, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50 feet away. It's like,
Okay.
I don't know why. you-
okay.
Sometimes you count diagonally for range. Like, I don't.
No.
Like, Madar is, you count diagonally for range, so I don't understand.
Center to center, like you're going to throw from here. How far can you throw?
Up to 30 feet.
You cannot throw. It's
45 feet if I throw a
It counts the
spoon.
same as movement.
Okay.
I don't know why that's.
I can throw 60 feet.
Can you? Mm-hmm. Oh,
I can throw 45 feet.
okay. But they're 50 feet away, according to Anne.
Okay.
It's your
Well,
turn.
that's the
by the way.
orthogonally. So the range, I think Josh is right. With range like that, it should be center to center. And he's got line of sight.
I'm saying no.
Okay.
Can I throw it? There we go.
Put your back into it, Josh. I want to hold my turn.
Okay. So, Steph, it's your turn.
I want to get in there.
So you can move. You get 2 actions on your turn. So you can move and attack. You can double up your movement, or you can attack twice, theoretically. So each movement is up to 25 feet. So if you move twice, you could move up to 50 feet in total, which is 10 squares.
Toto.
I just want to move and then
15.
allow, the rest of my team to move closer to me.
All right. So go ahead and move your character however you wanted to.
You can move it.
I'm so used to. Okay, where are you going?
I don't know.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll put you there.
She could move in closer.
Do you want to do a second movement? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 would put you here.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay.
You didn't say it was your turn.
Oh yeah, is it my turn?
Yes, it is. Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot to read one of the sentences before. It doesn't really add much, but you are in the forest, but the living magic within the area causes plant-made walls of the halls to writhe with life. The hallway is about 20 feet long before you get to your first crossway. Just didn't want to leave anything out. All right, so Anne, it is your turn.
All right. Okay, I moved forward.
All right, so now it is Pang number 1's turn. So that is going to be the one that is closest to the group. So they are going to move up adjacent. And who's the closest one? Is that you, Anne?
Yeah.
They're going to move up adjacent to you.
Okay.
There you go. And they are going to roly-poly. So I need a d20. All right, what's your AC?
My defense, right?
Yeah.
Is is the 2 number, right? Or the 13 number?
It's a
I have no idea what you're asking.
The base or the bonus?
Oh, the base.
13.
13. All right. So I forgot who.
Or is it the 2 added together?
It should be 13 plus 2. It should be 15, I believe.
You should have your. I thought I told you all to add your bonus into your base, but whatever.
Well, we have to show it separately for when we roll.
The bonuses for stats are different than your defense and hit points.
Yeah.
Your defense and hit points should be total.
But what's your AC?
15.
All right. So it misses.
All right. I want to take my turn now.
All right.
I want to move. And can you move me 5 spaces forward? And do I have to do a grace check if I'm on my barrel?
Yes, you have to do a grace check if you're on your barrel.
Why are these like
16.
All right, you're fine.
I'm going to throw a spoon at it.
Okay.
6.
The spoon flies past the head of the Hunger Pang.
Okay.
Pang number 2 is going now, and they're going to move up adjacent to the boss on the other side.
on the other side? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yep. Nope. Back one spot. There you go. All right. So. That's not a d20. This is a d20. What am I doing over here? All right. So the Pang goes to attack you, and just you see it lower its head, and it starts running towards you, and it just kind of stops. Gets tired, starts huffing and puffing.
Okay. Does it look angry still?
Oh yeah, it's very angry looking.
Okay, so I'm still fighting it. Do I know anything about this? Can I do an intelligence check? Oh, it's not my turn.
Josh, it's your turn.
So I want to jump off my barrel,
Okay.
pop it open, pick it up and run over and.
Okay. I'm going to say that it's an action for you to, like, hoist your barrel, and then
Yeah.
you take your movement action, and I'll let you drop it as a free action.
Okay.
On top of the Pang?
Yeah, on top of the Pang.
So I...
Does it look like the Pang would fit inside the barrel?
Yes, the Pang is a small creature.
Okay.
All right.
You enjoying being the GM?
Roll a d20, Josh.
What kind of check am I doing?
Attack.
12.
What do you do with it for an attack check? Don't you just roll your...
D20 plus your strength.
That's right. Plus strength?
Yeah.
So that'd be like a 13.
Yeah. So the barrel slips over the head of the Pang.
As
That's the end of your turn.
Okay.
So now it is Dipperella's turn.
Okay. So I'm gonna.
Move your mini adjacent to that one, and go ahead and put him on top of this to signify that he's in a barrel.
You got up without leaning on the table.
Nope, you had to say something.
You think he'll sit back down without using the table?
Nope.
Why are you holding on to the cup holder? You were doing so good. So good.
Dipperella.
I'm gonna attack with my forks.
All right, so I forget how your fork. It's a throwing fork.
Yeah, it says 1d4,
60
feet.
Okay.
So you roll a d20.
So because you have one fork, you can either throw it and then have to run and pick it up, or you can go adjacent to it and just stab it. So it's a one-time throw if you do throw it.
Like a javelin.
Yeah. And then you have to go and collect it again.
So I'll jab. I'll run and then jab it.
Okay.
So I'm gonna move here,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna stabby stab.
Okay, roll a d20 and add your intelligence.
Intelligence.
Not strength.
8.
You go to stab, and the Pang is so small that it fits in between the tines of your fork. Nothing happens.
How small are these things?
It's like the size of a pig,
Okay.
a smaller pig, and that she has like a pitchfork, essentially.
I'm assuming I'm still holding my barrel down.
Yes, you are.
Okay.
Yeah. So the boss, it is your turn.
I'm going to hit the same one that she went after with the fork. I don't know what I rolled. 15 and 520.
All right, cool. Actually hit. All right, so go ahead and do your damage.
So my spatula is a D10, which is not this one. This one. 2.
All right.
It was terrible. Not good.
Okay, so the one that you just hit is going to go now, and he does not look happy at you. He is going to rotate towards you,
Yeah.
and he is going to attack. And he latches onto the hand that you thrust the fork at him with. So he bites down on your hand. And he is going to do
Rude.
3 damage to you.
Holy crap. Okay.
Now, Josh, do a strength check, please.
7.
All right, so the Pang that's underneath your barrel lifts it up and pushes it off to the side.
Am I still holding it, or he knocks it out of my hands?
You're still holding on to it. It's just
Okay.
that he has now pushed it over to the side, so he's no longer underneath your barrel.
Okay.
And that's the end of his turn.
Okay.
So Josh, it is now your turn.
I take the barrel and I try to like sweep it, so I'm like knocking his feet as I do it.
Do an attack roll.
A 7, 8. I can't freaking roll for sure.
All right, so the Pang does like a Jackie Chan style somersault over the top of your barrel as you sweep it to the side, and you kind of just spin around.
All right, as I quickly see him jump up, I'm just gonna take the barrel and go like this and try to catch him as he falls.
Do a grace check.
14.
I love the faces that you make. It's so good. So good.
All right, so he gently falls down into the barrel.
Do I have any other time?
Nope, that is the end of your turn.
Damn it.
Dipperella, it's your turn.
Okay. I am already adjacent, and I'm going to
Yes.
attack the same one again.
Yep, and so because you're adjacent, you can attack twice if you so desire, because it's 2 actions you get.
Oh, I didn't get my second attack.
Oh well. I forgot. I'm sorry.
5.
You're attacking with your fork. Again, you go to stab at it, and he goes in between the tines of your fork.
Do it
And then
again.
I'm going to do it again. 10.
Do you have any bonuses?
No.
No.
All right, so one more time, and he just kind of like olays you like a matador.
All right. Bitey McBiterson is all up in my grill.
And it is your turn.
Is he still on my hand?
No, he's let go of your hand, but
That's nice
he
of him.
did bite you.
Does an 8 hit?
Is that what both your +4?
Yes.
Wow.
It's +5. I rolled
What are you
a
attacking
3.
with, by the way?
My spatula.
Your spatula. All right. So you kind of just fan it with the spatula. He's fine. Is that a 1?
It's a 4.
Oh,
It's a-
okay.
Does a 9 hit?
Okay, so you gently keep waving air with your giant spatula at this hunger pang.
Don't even understand this roll. Okay, that's the end of my turn.
All right. So the pang goes and tries to bite at you again, but you know when you blow into a dog's face and they go like that? That's what happens with the pang when you're fanning him. So
What
he
face?
misses the bite. That.
What's
I have
the
a
cat
question. What happened to all the tomatoes in my barrel? During this whole encounter, are they just everywhere?
You've actually been moving it quick enough that the centripetal force is keeping the tomatoes in the barrel.
Okay, so
Oh
this
my
guy has
God.
landed into the tomatoes.
Yeah,
He's
he's
gonna make ketchup.
yes, he has a couple of the tomatoes impaled on his ears.
Okay.
On his horns.
Okay.
As a
Okay.
tiefling, I can tell you it's not a comfortable position when you got tomatoes on your horns.
So the pang that is in the barrel that you placed in
Yeah.
front jumps up and bites you on the nose.
Okay.
And does 3 damage to you.
Okay.
Also, you see the pang kind of grow a little bit in size, and it kind of looks like he just got a little more buff.
Okay.
Is it a barbarian
Where does he
pang?
land?
He's standing on the edge of the barrel.
Okay.
Joss, it's your turn.
Or maybe salsa, a tangy pang. That's good.
Oh my god.
Your lip wand just knocked everything over.
Yep.
Yep.
I'm not picking that up.
Dan, can you fix the stuff on the table, please?
I take my cane out and I smack it.
Oh yeah, did you? That worked real well.
You mean your straw?
My cane. My straw cane.
It's a bendy straw.
Yeah. I'm trying to so as I smack him, I'm trying to smack him back into the barrel.
Okay.
16.
All right.
Is that a hit?
So you hit. Roll for damage.
2 damage.
All right. So he takes the 2 damage and he falls backwards into the barrel again.
As he falls backwards into the barrel, I yell, "Where's the beef?"
Is that a free action for him?
That was only his first action to hit him with the cane.
Okay. Same question though.
Is it a free action or is it a...
No, I'm going to say it's a full action to do your disappearing.
I think
act.
that
Okay.
It's a little ridiculous. So as you
all
say,
my tomatoes are going to be going away too.
as you say, where's the beef? You notice that the pang now disappears.
It disappeared in the barrel.
Yep.
Did I see it disappear?
It kind of just flashes, almost like a
So
picture.
it's
Okay.
not dead. It's just
You don't know.
disappeared.
Missing.
It's
Nobody knows.
Not there anymore.
It's not there. It's not our problem.
Is the barrel still there?
Barrel's still there. Tomatoes are gone too.
Then it's clean again, right?
Yeah.
Tiny Tim's got a friend.
Poor Tiny Tim.
Maybe Tiny Tim comes out of this.
Tiny Tim's gonna be the boss at the end of this. With all the stuff we sent him.
All right. So it is.
He's gonna be KDM Survivor. All I had was a monster and a tomato.
Trevor, your turn.
So for my turn, I'm going to give my fork to my boss so that my boss can use my fork and her spatula at the same time.
Level 1, I can dual wield.
Can you?
Yes,
Oh, well, that's cool.
I actually can.
All right. So that's. I'm gonna say it's a full round action for you to hand it over to her.
Okay, even though I'm already adjacent to her.
All I heard was the noise. I'm not.
Leave this out.
I don't know. Yeah, I guess it's only one action on your turn to do. Well, yeah,
I don't have to move. I'm just handing it over to her.
Yeah.
yeah.
I
You're not adjacent to her.
don't want to do anything else.
We're
though,
diagonally
like-
adjacent.
Diagonal's not adjacent.
Okay, I'll.
If you move towards her, you're gonna.
It's something
It's
called-
gonna be an attack of opportunity against you. So the baddie's gonna get a free attack on you if you move away. That's fine if you don't mind.
I'll just stay where I am, but give her my fork.
You're not adjacent, so you can't hand her your fork.
What he's
Why
saying is
would he
because
be able to attack me when I move further away from him?
it's called an attack of opportunity
Yeah,
or
it's
a
like
break attack.
Yeah, it's like as you're running away, he like goes to trip you.
Do you want my fork? Are you gonna use both of them?
Yeah, because then I could attack. I could use.
Using both dice.
Yeah,
Seraphoni's saying throw it into the ground in front of her.
that's not a bad idea.
But then she'll have to pick it up.
Correct. So it'll be an
Just
action on your
throw
turn
it at
to
her.
pick it up.
But that way you don't move, so you miss the break attack, and then I get one attack because I don't have to move, and use the other action to pick up. Use one action to pick up the thing, and the other action to attack with both weapons.
Okay.
So you're gonna throw it at her.
Yeah.
Okay. Is there anything else you want to do on your turn? Because that's a free action. Oh, I'm sorry. First roll a d20.
Roll well.
Grace check.
Can't see it. 3. What's Grace?
+2.
All right. So you throw it, and it lands close enough to her. I'm throwing you a bone here just because
We're
you're
right
close.
by each
Yeah,
other.
you're right next to each other. Not right next to each other.
She
Alright.
has to bend over to pick it up, and she lets it fart out.
This is not my grace. This is your grace.
All right. Anne, it's your turn.
But you get another. Do you want to do anything with this? Like, get into movement? There's nothing to do.
She said
Action.
she didn't wanna do
Yeah.
anything else.
Okay.
I don't know what else.
If
I
I'm
do.
gonna attack with both weapons, it's one strength check.
How does it work when you dual wield, Josh? Is it two separate attack rolls?
Yeah, it's typically 2 separate
Okay, yeah.
attack rolls.
Make 2 separate attack rolls.
Okay.
What was that?
13
Okay. Roll the next one.
plus 13 plus 5, so 18.
Plus 5.
Yes.
Jesus.
And another 13, another 18.
All right. So 2 hits. Roll for 2 damage. Roll both damages.
Okay, so my spatula is the D10, which is not that one.
It's a D10. Jesus.
It's 1D10. It's a heavy weapon. That's this one, right? Yeah.
Wait, can you dual wield heavy weapons?
Yes, I can. Because I am Bamf. That's a 5, and then what's the fork?
D4.
It's a D4. It's a 3. So that's 8.
All right. So the Pang isn't looking too good right now, but he's still standing.
Damn.
He's
Still
still
standing.
standing.
All right, and he is looking right at you. He doesn't like the way you're looking at him. What's your AC?
15.
All right. So he is hitting you for 3 damage.
Damn.
He bites onto your hand again.
Rude again. Okay.
All right. So Jack Monterey, it's your turn.
I'll stride on over and go hit it with my can. Uh, 14.
All right, roll for damage.
1.
Okay. Pang's still there.
Okay.
Steph, it's your turn.
Pop.
I gotta get my fork back.
You could punch it.
I can punch it.
I didn't throw the fork back, and I don't have an action to get it back to you.
Yeah. You can just punch it.
Can I use magic?
You don't have any spells.
What is she? The Order of the Spicy Chicken?
Yeah. But,
Spicy Chicken? No. Or the Asiago
That's
Chicken?
like
Asiago
my
chicken.
highest thing.
I mean, does it start with a spell?
That's what I'm checking for. I feel like she does. I think it's the rest and recover spell, but I think
Yeah.
that she does start with something.
You're more of a utility mage than a battle mage.
Okay, so can I give back my teammates some of the hit points that they took?
It depends on what. I don't know what your spell is, so Anne's looking right now. You should have wrote. You got to write it on your thing for next time.
I thought that we did.
Well,
At the bottom is the. Oh, you didn't write any abilities.
Level 1 refresh. You guide your friends to clarity, removing any curses, status effects, or magically caused weaknesses and disadvantages. Casting distance is touch. 14 is this? That's
So you don't have any. It's kind of useless right this second because they don't have any negative status effects.
And when not in combat, she can do the fire, and on Arcana
right.
check of 14 or more, your flames aura can protect the group from bandits while sitting down to a meal.
Yeah, so that's if they were cursed, if they had poison, you can heal them from that, but you can't heal direct damage. Keep in mind, you have Sawsome Sauce on you. You don't know what it does, but you
I
got
do
Sawsome.
have some on me.
Yeah,
It was
because
behind your ear, remember?
Oh yeah.
I'm going to say that you packaged up 3 of them because that was your maximum because you were in a fountain full of it. So I'll let you have that.
Well, I am going to attack with my Sawsome Sauce then.
You're attacking with the Sawsome Sauce. You're
Yeah.
throwing it at the Pang.
What if it does something advantageous?
Well, yeah, it is good on my skin.
And I don't. I mean, you were all dancing in it.
Yeah,
It didn't do bad things.
that's true.
Maybe you should lick it.
Can I lick it for extra power?
You could certainly attempt to consume the sauce packet.
Can I see how much strength it can give me when I consume it?
Go ahead and roll an Arcana check. This is one of your actions on your turn right now. Is you're doing an Arcana check. So D20 plus your Arcana number.
19 plus
plus-
4.
You know that it didn't just feel good on your skin. You felt that it was good for you as a person.
Eat it. Put it in your mouth.
I'll eat it.
All right. Did you roll a D4?
Four.
Heal 4 hit points.
Oh.
I what?
Heal 4.
Oh.
So up
To
to your
them?
maximum. No, for you. You ate it.
What's my max?
12. So you didn't take any damage.
No.
So then you're good.
Yeah, nothing happens to
I
you.
can't give it to other people?
You can throw the sauce at them later.
Now
have-
you know what that sauce does, though.
Yeah.
So it's good.
All right. So your first action was your Arcana check. Your second action was to eat your sauce. So, boss lady, your turn. I was really hoping you were going to throw it at the Pang and heal him a little bit.
15 and 20.
All right. Roll for damage.
D10 and a D4
4.
again. D4.
D4, not after.
D4, not after. 3.
So how much damage did you do?
3.
All right. So as you wield your spatula and
Yeah.
giant fork
Yeah.
together, you kind of swish them across each other, and the Hunger Pang's head goes flying. And he did.
Oh, that was awesome. What came out, like, when she sliced the head out? Was it sauce?
No, as you kill it, you see that it kind of just disappears.
What? I don't even have a body to loot. I loot the body. That's the first rule of RPGs. It's the first thing you do. You kill things, loot the body. Kill thing, loot the body.
You've conquered hunger.
No body?
Nope, no body.
No body.
Sorry.
I got no loot.
Nope.
This is all your
The
fault.
head disappears too?
Everything disappears.
Okay. Is there anything else in the area?
Roll d20.
I give back Dipperella her fork.
Rolled a 9.
You look around, and there's nothing more than a random assortment of forest crumblings.
I want to do a
Crumblings?
perception check. He says intelligence.
Yes.
13.
You look around, and you see, like, leaves and stuff.
I already have my fork back, right?
Yeah, you're good. So in your load, right, that you have 2x of the Sawsome sauce. So you used one of them.
I'm going to go collect the spoon I threw earlier.
Okay. Restock your spoon inventory. Yep. All right. So you have looked through room 2.
Can I see what's in room 1 from here?
You look across the way, and it looks pretty empty.
I'll start walking that way.
All right. As you go into room 1, you notice that the room to the right is very small. Entering really doesn't amount to anything. Just some twigs and leaves, maybe a few acorns strewn about from the formation of this botanical labyrinth. It's probably a better room to start with.
An acorn tree?
Acorn, not egg corn.
An acorn. That's, those stalks of corn that give eggs instead of ears of corn,
Like an eggplant?
but not, you know.
Does the tree fit in my barrel?
No,
Oh
the
my-
tree does not fit in your barrel.
Can I put the barrel on a branch?
No, the branches are all above your head.
Okay.
This is
Science to do.
so much
Can I
fun.
look around the area for some sauce?
Roll d20.
How do I heal?
I'm going to do perception check myself
5.
as well.
You see nothing but acorns.
What
Uh,
do I add
19.
anything to it?
Huh?
19.
You
Perception
see
check.
nothing but acorns.
Can I grab some acorns and put it in my barrel?
Yes, you can put acorns in your barrel.
Was there any tomatoes that fell out during our fight? Or did they all disappear?
I'm going to say that you lost 2 of the tomatoes because they were on the Pang's horns, and then he flicked them off when he was doing his Jackie Chan somersault.
So, but like the rest disappeared with.
Yep.
So I found 2 tomatoes.
There are 2 busted up tomatoes that were on the floor in the other room.
Okay. I don't care about those.
You did notice, though, that they were exceptionally moist.
They were from a moisture farm. I'm beat up. I'm very beat up. I have like half my health. I ain't feeling so great. So I need to know how I can rest. What's the thing? What's the snack option?
Do any of you have food?
I'm going to eat my chicken
No.
nugget.
There's tomatoes. I have
Yeah, you
that
can eat those 2 tomatoes that
Sawsome
fell.
sauce.
Yeah, you could definitely eat those 2 tomatoes.
The moist tomatoes. I'm going to eat my chicken nugget that I stole from the kid.
All right. I forget how much the chicken nugget heals you. It's in the first part. It tells you how much.
Aren't we in the French fry forest? Aren't there French fries to eat around here?
No, because the vegetation is covering all of the
How
French
do
fries.
we get rid of the vegetation so we can see the French fries?
You tell me. What do you want to try to do?
I would like to cover the vegetation
1d4.
with his barrel.
2.
Okay. So, Jack, are you working with Dipperella here?
Sure. Am I throwing vegetation in the barrel and making it disappear?
So, how are you doing this? Are you putting it over the vegetation as it grows, or are you trying to hack off pieces?
I want to just like put it over the vegetation as it grows.
All right. So you place the barrel over some vines on the wall.
Okay.
Did you see how much it heals you, by the way?
1d4.
Okay.
I healed 2.
Okay.
Wasn't there?
And
No.
I go, where's the beef?
And nothing happens.
Okay.
Can I fork some of the vegetation off and then place it into his barrel?
Roll a d20. Strength.
12.
As you try to pry away the vegetation, it will not break.
Does the vegetation look like it's alive?
It does.
Do I think I could communicate with it?
Do an Arcana check.
18.
You reach out mentally to the vegetation, and it's really, really dumb. And it's just like I'm growing.
Does it not know who killed Abraham Lincoln? John Wilkes Booth?
Can I use the fire in my hands? I don't think I have fire hands.
You have fire
yet.
breath.
Can I use my fire breath on it?
You can sure try.
Roll a d20.
Mm-hmm.
What do I add anything to it?
Your Arcana.
Can I try to
9
convince-
plus 4.
You know what? I'm
13.
sorry. You did have a spell technically. It is your fire breath. I forgot that I said I was giving that to you. So you have fire breath. So it's a d20 plus your Arcana. It'll do a d4 of damage.
Okay, so I have 13.
All right. You look, and it does absolutely no effect on the vegetation.
I want you to try to convince the grass to stop growing.
I need to know if any of the tomato is clean.
The tomato is covered in dirt from the ground.
How do they kill the plants in Little Shop of Horrors?
Can we walk over? I drag my hurt ass over to the stone gate.
How much health do you have left?
I've got 8 points left.
Oh, you're fine. All right. Give me 1 second.
I'm not allowed to try to
No.
convince the grass not to grow.
The grass is too dumb to communicate with.
Okay.
But he's trying. And I'm walking way
I
away
want to
from
pee on the grass.
Joshua.
Jack needs to take a pee break.
All right. So, Josh, if you could please go to slide number 4.
He doesn't know how to see the numbers
Just
on the
type,
PDF
type the
file.
number in so you could stop scrolling past everything and spoiling it.
Spoiling?
Yeah. All right. So you come upon a door, a huge stone door with 3 large dials on its face.
And a stock image watermark in
Yep.
front of it.
The dials have the numbers 1, 2, 3, and 4 on them and face north, east, south, and west. Each dial currently has the number 1 at the top. Upon further inspection, there is an inscription on the door below the dials. I guess the dials are really up high. That reads,
Thrice repeating, nice for eating, a meal. Thrice repeating, nice for eating, a meal, a deal, a steal for certain. This is
It's the 4 for 4
Doesn't
special.
rhyme well.
All right, start turning all the dials to 4.
which direction? So it's like a compass, so north, south, east, and west. Right now, the number 1 is on north.
The number 1 is on north?
Yeah. So it goes 1, 2, 3, 4. And then it's basically you can rotate whichever number you want to be on top.
I want to rotate it so the 4 is on top.
All right.
I want to take a good 10, 20 feet step back away from the idiot that ran up and started playing with dials.
So you hear a rather large grumble.
Yep.
And the great stone door splits down the middle and slides to either side, becoming enveloped in the plant life around them.
Damn right.
As they walk through the newly opened doorway, the plants again begin to grow behind them, sealing off the passage where they had previously been. The path, as you see, continues straight for about 25 feet, turns immediately left before continuing straight for another 30 feet. At the end of that path is a door to the left. So, Joshua, can you please go to slide number 15? You have revealed a new section of the map.
Ooh.
So, the legend also indicates what we are looking at here. So, it's unfortunately behind the table right now, but it reads article number 4 is room 3, 5 is a curved path, 6 is room 4, and 7 is the second stone door.
What slide is the cha-cha slide? Bring it back now, y'all.
Right foot now, y'all.
Matt, you gonna do the Cupid
Slide
shuffle
to the
for us?
left.
Left,
Slide
left,
to the
left.
right.
Left, left, left.
So where do we want to go, guys?
I want
Does this hallway look the same like as everything else we've seen so far?
Yeah, vegetation all up and down the walls.
I want look, button toucher. Why don't you take a peek around in the corner into that room, number 4,
All right, I'm gonna peek ahead. I'm gonna roll over my barrel and
Room
peek
3.
over into room 4.
which is room 3.
Why are you riding on the barrel?
I
So-
brought. I'm like rolling it next to me. I'm not, like,
Number
on it.
4 is room 3.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
What? So I rolled a 13.
Rolled a 13. You peer your head into the room, and you don't see anything.
Why don't you go look a little closer? And I kick him in the butt.
Do a strength check.
God, I hope it's really great. 18.
All right, so you kick him into the room, and as he falls into the room or stumbles forward into the room, actually roll a d20.
Roll a 3.
You fall face first into the room.
You rolled a 3?
Yeah.
So good.
What's on the ground?
A hunger pang materializes in the middle of the room. So just one singular hunger pang.
Okay.
So Anne, if you could set it up with a pang in the middle of the room, Jack is going to be laying down in the very front of the room, and both you and Dipperella are near the bottom of the map.
Okay, so I gotta be here.
And roll for initiative, everyone.
Wait. No, that's... Yeah.
Do I add anything to that?
Your
Grace.
Grace. Thank you.
Grace. I got 11.
14.
Josh.
8.
All right. And Steph, what'd you get?
11.
What'd you get? Sorry.
14.
Oh, okay. All right. So Anne, you're up first.
Do I get a reduction for movement through friendlies?
He is laying down right now, so you can just step over him.
Perfect. Can I step on him as I do it?
No.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 will get me adjacent. I want to get adjacent to it, and I want to attack.
All right.
Oh, that was not good. 10.
All right. You attempt to hit. Nothing happens.
Damn it.
Steph, it's your turn.
I want to pick up Jack's barrel and throw it at the thing. Can I throw it that far?
Jack Sparrow.
No, I barrel.
Oh.
Yes.
I thought she said
I heard
Sparrow.
Jack
Sparrow.
Sparrow, and I'm like, what?
Jack's barrel.
Roll a strength check.
This is the tail.
17.
Roll a grace check.
9.
11.
11.
You throw the barrel, and it lands adjacent to the boss.
I'm going to pick it up.
You still have another action, Stephanie.
Oh, that was all one?
Yeah, I'm going to say it was one.
Okay, I'll just move closer.
All right. This is the lunch of Captain
Like,
Jack Sparrow.
I guess, yeah. Right
Here?
there. Thank you.
All right. Josh, it's your turn. It is a full action to stand up.
Full action, so I do nothing else. Just stand up.
Yep.
I don't even feel bad.
Get in my barrel. Go do it.
It's like real life.
Gingerly touch it with the tip, Joshua.
Do you even remember what square you were on?
Nope.
You were directly in line with the baddie.
One of these. There we go.
Okay, so the pang's going now. And you're directly in front of it.
Yep.
What's your AC?
15.
He attempts to bite you, and just next to you.
Good. All right.
Back to you, Anne.
You're adjacent to the barrel.
Do I think that if I hit it with the barrel... Okay, here's what I want to do. You tell me how many moves I can do if I can do it one turn. I want to attempt to put it in the barrel and then smack the barrel with my fork. I want to
You
the
don't have a
vibrations.
fork, you have a spatula.
Yeah, with the spatula.
I would suggest it's because it's action. It is an action to hoist the barrel onto it. Yeah, so you can do that in one turn.
Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
I'll let you do that in one turn.
What am I rolling to get it in the barrel?
Roll an attack roll.
Be good. 9.
All right, so this pang is also very, very like crouching tiger, hidden dragon, and he perches on top of the barrel as you're swinging it around.
Okay,
and
so
then
I just
jumps back down.
I want to try and hit it. It didn't hit. That's all you need.
What'd you
It's a
roll?
2. It's 2.
Okay.
Plus my 5 is a 7.
All right, so nothing happens.
No.
Steph, it's your turn.
All right, well,
Is she
not-
also adjacent to the barrel now, or is it? It's. Where's the barrel?
I don't know.
You said it was next to the boss.
Yeah. So you tried to do it, and it's back in the square adjacent to you, Anne.
So is that
diagonally adjacent to the baddie?
So the other side of her from
Yeah.
where Steph is.
Correct.
so here?
Okay.
Yeah.
Not here.
Thank you. Yeah. Let's have something to represent the barrel from now on. Because apparently this is a thing.
I don't know. I think maybe I should go for my fork and, see how this got. Did you say how big he is?
He's the size of a pig.
Oh. Yeah,
A
I'm
smaller
going to
big
go
pig.
for my pitchfork
Okay.
and attack him.
Okay. So you do have to move forward one space to be in range of him.
It's gonna. Yeah.
Okay.
7.
You have a really big pitchfork, and these guys just keep slipping in between the tines of your fork.
I know.
Looking forward to the 3D printed barrel. Actually, might have a barrel mini already.
All right. So Jack, it's your turn. Jack Monterey,
It's
it's your turn.
so cheesy.
Jack, are
your
you
turn.
awake?
Can I run forward?
You personally, or
Hey, while he's figuring out how to do that, how do people enter the giveaway? Like, what's going to be the
so
process?
Josh will put up a thing to buy tickets, and by say buy, you redeem your salt, which is points that you're earning for watching us live.
How do people figure out how much salt they have, Matt?
I don't know.
You could type !salt into the chat box, and it will tell you how much salt or loyalty points is associated with your account. Each ticket for the giveaways costs 5 milligrams of salt, 25 milligrams of salt.
Whatever I make it.
Depends on what he sets it to. If he ever takes his turn,
So can I run into the barrel, push the barrel into the
Gosh, so much salt.
into the creature?
you want to jump into the barrel?
No, I want to like run to the barrel and then like push the barrel into the creature.
Yes, you can.
Okay. All right, so that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna run and then like try to like
How
flip the
are you
barrel
running?
over onto
1,
him.
2, 3, 4, 5?
Yeah.
He's going to go adjacent to the barrel.
Where? Here?
Yeah.
4?
And he's going to do a strength check.
Can he?
17. 18.
Roll a grace check.
He picks up the barrel and falls into it.
6.
So you push the barrel, and it smacks up against the baddie, but without enough force to really do anything.
All right.
And it winds up one space further back,
Where?
towards you. You personally. There.
That's the end of my. I'm assuming that's the end of my turn.
Yeah,
right?
you're right. That's the end of your turn. All right. So the Pang is going after. And what's your AC?
15?
All right. Damn. No, I need a
D4.
D4, not after. There we go.
Roll badly.
You're gonna take 3 damage.
Okay. I am going to try and attack it. 10? 11, I'm sorry.
Your spatula sails next to the head of the Pang.
That's a 1. That's a 1.
So you swing your spatula at the Pang. Roll a strength check, please.
14.
14. All right. So the Pang dodges it, but you slap the barrel with your spatula, and the barrel is going to move 3 spaces directly away from you. Yeah, there you go.
I'm going to breathe fire on the Pang.
All right. Roll a D10, please. D20.
4. Wait, but is it Arcana?
Yeah, you add your Arcana.
So I
to
get
it.
8.
All right. So you breathe the fire, but you're pretty new at this, and your aim is not that great.
I'm going to do it again.
All right.
17, 18, 19, 21.
All right. So this time you, yeah, I saw that.
It was on the
I think you should
edge.
re-roll that one personally.
Do you guys agree?
That was a reroll. 13.
You're fine. So you do hit it.
17.
So please roll a d4.
Not after.
I think you took all my D4s.
Yeah, I did. I'm sorry.
2.
All right. Did you guys not do any damage to the pang before? Jesus.
That's correct.
Wow.
Thank you.
Okay. So you do 2 damage to the pang. You burned him a little bit.
How much does he have total?
That wouldn't you like to know?
We don't get to know.
Yeah. Jack Monterey, it's your turn.
We can estimate based off of how many points of damage we did to the last one before it
And
disappeared.
we can do a check against it and see how it looks health-wise.
Mm-hmm.
Do I get a flank bonus?
I feel like I did at least 10 points of damage to the last one.
So can I like
directly
use my
opposite,
fork
so-
and
Yeah,
breathe
so if I get
fire at
directly
the same
opposite of
time?
stuff. All right, so I'm going to move directly opposite of stuff and attack with my cane.
Each of those is an individual attack.
And can you move Jack Monterey and have him not
4.
smack the microphone with his stupid cane?
Where are you going? That Jason?
Yeah.
Yep, right there. I rolled a 4.
You swing your cane around. You don't really do much with it.
Just like you. Can you not? You're gonna hit me, and I'm gonna kill you.
No,
Jump.
don't.
Yeah. All right. So that's the end of your turn. Hunger Pang's turn.
So hungry.
What's your AC, Josh?
Oh, my AC is 11.
All right. Need a D4, please. Oh, thank
Somebody should get you some dice.
you. I know, right? I gave you my D4 before, remember?
I gave it back.
Did you?
Yeah, you have all your stuff.
You take 2 damage.
Okay.
I don't have it over here.
I
The big giant purple D4?
No, you had a
white and black one.
there's a white and black one.
Oh. Whatever. You take 2 damage, Josh.
Okay.
And it's your turn.
Let's try this again.
You're just throwing sauce over here, Steph.
16.
All right. Roll to attack.
Thank you.
Roll to damage, rather.
Jeebus. Nine.
Non?
9.
On? All right, so you smack it quite heartily with your spatula.
Thank you.
You see like an El Kabong like ring out in the distance, and you feel the shock of
Does
it
it have like a
vibrate.
spatula mark on it?
You feel the vibrate up your arms. I guess you hit it, and the Pang's looking woozy, but he's still standing.
He's still standing.
18.
All right, roll to attack or roll to damage.
6.
All right, so you pick the spatula back up, and one more time you slam it back down on his head, and you feel it kind of it loses resistance all of a sudden, and your spatula collides with the ground. You lift up your spatula. There's nothing there.
We defeated the hunger.
Stop hitting stuff with your cane.
You know what I'm thinking for the future, though? And,
Yeah.
I mean, boss, I can always breathe fire. And it's just as strong as my fork, and you can wield 2 weapons. So I feel like I want to give you my fork so that you can have both weapons.
All right. I mean, I feel like you should keep it on you for protection. But when we get
I
into
give
some
you a
fights,
You just yell, I can give you a spoon.
I give you a spoon. Would you like the spoon or check?
spoon for you.
All right, so you are in this room. Yeah, there you go.
Perception check.
Everybody, roll your d20s. I want to loot
I
the
rolled
body.
a 1. I perceive everything.
That's how that works.
You can't find your barrel.
And he's standing at it. Please. He sits down to survey the room.
He sits down on his barrel, and he looks around and is like, where the hell did my barrel go?
That's like when you walk into the room and you can't. Give him my glasses.
Yeah.
8.
Steph?
Perception is intelligence?
Yeah.
Oh,
8.
10.
All right. You look around, and the room seems pretty eerily similar to the last room with Hunger Pangs that you were in. So nothing else.
Interessante. All right.
Can I try to burn the stuff in this room?
You can certainly try.
Okay. Roll.
Roll d20.
2.
Nothing happens.
It was a nice attempt.
I thought so.
Ah.
Don't I add 4 to that?
Any other kind of fruits
6.
here?
Huh?
Any other fruits or anything, or acorns or nuts or
So
anything?
when is an acorn a fruit?
Said
Josh
nuts
doesn't
or
know what fruits and vegetables are, so like.
Any avocados?
You only see vines in this room,
Okay.
and by that I mean the short videos on the internet.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I thought that site closed down.
Yeah, it is.
Isn't it like TikTok now?
Whatever.
Yeah.
Either way.
I'm gonna start rolling my barrel out of the room.
Once
Did you find
eventually-
it?
Eventually, you find
Yeah.
it. Okay. So where are you guys going now? Use guys.
Hallway 5, I guess.
All right. Going back out and moving further down the path, it takes a sudden right turn, but it feels as almost like the forest is guiding you in a certain direction.
All right. So we see another room up to the left.
Mm-hmm.
Go peek your stupid face in.
I go peek into the room.
Roll a d20. Perception check.
A 7.
You see
Or
a
not 8.
You look in and it looks empty except for a stump.
Okay. I roll my barrel into the room.
Okay. Roll a strength check.
12.
The barrel rolls up and taps into the stump.
Okay. Does anything else happen, or just
The barrel stops moving.
okay? And nothing else like appears in the room or anything.
No.
I want to breathe fire on this stump.
You have to go into the room first.
I want to go into the room.
All right. As you walk into the room, you see a stump. Roll a d20. All of you. Perception check.
Am I stumped about what's in the room?
10.
10.
What am I adding?
Intelligence.
5.
Stop yelling. Jesus. You see on the stump that there's a little wooden cup.
Is there anything inside of the cup?
The cup has flecked red paint on it. Do you want to go and pick up
I'm
the cup?
gonna pick up the cup.
Okay.
Of course you are.
Is there anything in the cup?
You look in, and it's you see gold.
I pocket it.
Add 15 gold to your inventory, Joshua.
Yes.
What?
Can
You
I
say
look at-
yes, but
Can I look in the cup too?
he just put it in his pocket.
Yeah, you could look in the cup if Jack gives you the cup.
Jack, can I look in the cup?
Do I see any other markings or anything else in the cup besides it's just kind of red?
Flecked red paint on the outside.
So it's like
A
worn.
Wendy's cup.
Okay. I toss it over to
Dipper
and I just say nothing's here.
Can I look in it?
Go for it.
Okay.
There's nothing in it. It's an empty cup.
Can I keep the cup for my sauce storage?
Absolutely.
Is there any?
Add one wooden cup to your inventory.
I want to check out the stump. Is there
Okay.
anything else interesting about the stump?
It's just a stump.
How big is the stump?
It is 20 feet around. Big
It's
stump.
a big stump.
Big stump.
Big stump. So it won't fit in my barrel.
It's a redwood
Would
stump.
you look at that? It just won't fit in your barrel. Oh well.
Can I dig around it with my cup?
You,
Don't have time for to play Prison Break.
I want to count the rings on this tree.
Can I leave them behind?
How many rings are there, Matt?
I want to stand in the aisleway and I want to survey the scene of the dingus sitting here doing this, and the other one with her little cup. I just want to take this all in.
roll a perception check. You roll a strength check.
Oh my God, you're letting them do this.
I rolled a 2.
19.
You're not sure that this tree has any rings.
19.
You roll a 19. You dig so aggressively into the ground that the cup starts to crack.
Can I repair my cup?
You have now a cup with a crack in it, so it won't hold liquid.
It's like Chip from Beauty and the Beast.
Oh, it's so cute.
So add in your inventory that it's a cracked cup.
Cracked red cup.
Yeah, cracked red cup.
My
Is it a
crack,
solo cup?
My crack cup.
Yeah, your cracked cup.
So is it a handle or is it like a solo cup?
It's like a solo cup, but it's wood.
Management has its perks. Yes. Yep. That was good. It took me a couple. I was like,
You two done with your...
I'm going to take some of the dirt she dug and I'm going to put it in my barrel and I'm going to make it disappear.
Say your words.
Does the
Where's
crack-
the beef?
How much dirt?
A full barrel.
What? What? What is wrong with you?
There's a die in
Yeah,
here.
I know. I can't get it out. All right.
Is that where your D4 is?
No.
No,
it's
that's where a D10 from KDM is.
yeah. It's been in there for a while.
You don't have tweezers? Never mind.
All right.
I'll go check out the door, the new door, number 7.
All right. So you're going over to door number 7. You come across a second large stone door. As you walk up to it, a stone tray slides out. And on the tray is a stone frosty with what seems to be a stone spoon and a stone carton of french fries. And an inscription appears on the door. So, Joshua,
Yes.
I'm going to need you to go to slide number 5, please.
The erasers might provide more friction.
Dip 1, but choose wisely. So what is there?
There's a stone frosty,
Yeah.
a stone spoon, and a stone carton of french fries.
You take a
Grab
fry
the
and
french fry.
Dap it in the freaking frosty.
Yep.
All right, so hold on one second here. So as you're reaching for the tray, Josh, please go to slide 6.
The numbers.
2 women jump out in front
What?
of you. And they... The name's T, the first says. The name's only for me, and that's the T, the second says. Forgive her. She's unsweet, and that's the T, the first retorts. How rude of her to be this unsweet, and that's the T, the second claps back. The inscription on the door changes and slowly spells out. Oh, it cut off some of it. Before you stand sweet tea and unsweet tea, one always truthful, one always giving falsehoods. Ask either of them one question to decide which to dip. The right choice allows you to move on. The wrong choice leads to regret.
How did they solve this in Labyrinth and talk to the door knockers? What did she ask the doorknobs? You're the worst nerd ever. I hate you.
I haven't watched that movie forever.
What did she ask the door knockers in Labyrinth? Not asking you about the game. Asking you what the girl asked the door knockers.
Never seen the movie Labyrinth.
Really?
I know the answer to it, but
Do you remember what she asked the door knockers in Labyrinth? Do you folks know what she asked the door knockers in Labyrinth?
Has your character seen Labyrinth?
This is not important. Has my character seen Labyrinth? They've got TV in Freshtovia. Everybody's got the Goblin King. I forget how... I'm not talking to you.
the 2 women are just staring at
We
you.
get to ask them one question.
One singular
Yeah,
question.
this
It's
is
the fries. I already know it's the fries. I almost just want to ask them a stupid question.
Yeah, I know you do. Shut your mouth. Don't talk. No. I hit him in the face. Strength check. Punch his jaw right off.
Should we ask if it's a vanilla
physical?
or
Are they physical?
chocolate?
Or are they like projections or something?
Roll for Bowie.
You could go and like try to touch him or something.
I go to touch them.
Which one?
19.
What did you
Alright.
roll?
Roll for Bowie.
That's not okay.
The right one.
You're touching the one on the right.
Why are you touching things? I punch him. I punch him.
Not asking a question.
My 19 roll is to punch him.
The one on the right. So as you reach out to it, you touch her, and she goes, "That's the T."
Ask
Do I feel
one
it?
of them how the other would answer and do the opposite. Yes.
She feels corporeal.
Okay.
I want to ask the one T how the other T would tell me to answer
Which T?
which choice. The one on the right. I'm going to ask her what would the one on the left tell me what to do?
Choose the spoon, and that's the T.
Take your stupid fry.
I take the fry and I dip it.
All right. So as you dip the fry, the door opens. As you pass the threshold,
Can I grab the other stone items too?
They disappear. Don't let him take the stone items.
they disappear.
Damn you! Damn you, old ladies!
the tray slides back into the door as it opens up.
Okay.
The old ladies then disappear.
Okay.
And the door opens up. As you pass through the threshold, the forest grows behind you, sealing the area where the door once was. After 10 feet, the path splits. Please go to slide number 16. So you've gotten a little bit further in the forest. So you've opened up 8, 9, and 12. So 8 is room number 5. 9 is the door of riddles. And 12 is the third stone door.
I definitely think we should check out the riddles.
I want to see what's in room 8. I want to see what's straight ahead. I'm going to do a perception check. 12. 13.
All right, so as you look in, there seems to be a levitating container in the middle.
I go and check it out.
All right, as you approach, it kind of looks like, well, kind of like this, but a little smaller.
Okay.
As you look down inside, you see it has 4 nuggies.
I take them.
All right, add 4 nuggets to your inventory.
I want the container too.
Okay.
Does it, like, if I put it back, does it keep floating?
No, it falls to the ground now.
Okay. Is there anything else here?
You look around and there's nothing else. What's your arcana?
My arcana is a 13
What's your bonus then?
plus 2.
Roll a d20.
18 plus 2, so 20.
You notice that these are not ordinary nuggies.
Okay.
Can we eat them?
Certainly could if you want to.
I do need to heal, and I know nuggies heal. I'm going to eat one of the nuggies.
Roll a d4.
1.
You heal 1 health.
Hand over one of those nuggies. I've been saving you from all these hunger pangs.
Oh, I'm sorry. Back that up. I apologize. These are actually golden nuggets. They are inedible.
Okay.
I did not read that completely. These are gold nuggies.
I got gold nuggies, okay.
So it adds 4 gold.
No, they're nuggies made of gold.
They're nuggies made of gold. Roll an intelligence check if you're really interested.
14.
You realize that these would probably garner a few gold each in town.
Okay. Let's go check out door 9.
You can go ahead. No, eat it. Do it. Swallow it.
Let's go out to the riddle door. Riddle me this, Batman.
You go into the riddle door.
Yeah, riddle door. I don't know what they're doing, but I'm going to the riddle door.
You letting him go off on his own like that?
Can I use that rope he had and make a leash?
Don't give me a child
Does
leash.
he have the rope? No. We never go. Where's the rope?
You pulled it back with us
You
when we
pulled
pulled
it
the
back.
barrel.
It's in one of your inventories.
Whose inventory is it in?
Yours.
I have rope in my inventory.
Either one of you. I don't care.
I want to fasten a leash for him.
Are you resisting?
Yeah, I don't want a leash.
Strength check?
Both you roll a strength check.
Awesome.
Strength or grace?
Aren't we on the same team?
Yes.
Except for Josh. He's on his own team.
3.
23.
She pins you down and hogties you like a little baby.
I want to put him in his stupid barrel.
Can she
What do I
steal
mean?
his gold nuggies?
You rolled a 3. He's hogtied. So roll a d20. Josh, you also roll a d20. You have disadvantage, so roll twice.
17.
17. Plus 1, so 18.
Oh, on disadvantage? You rolled an 18?
I rolled an 18 and a 20.
Jesus. All right. So you managed to resist getting placed into the barrel, but you're still hogtied.
Fine. I will drag him with me. Now I want
Steal
him.
his
I just want.
nuggies.
Oh yeah, but
Do
they're
they know
gold.
I
I
got the
can't eat them.
nuggies?
Huh?
Do they know I got the nuggies?
I mean, you were right in front of us. We would have been able to see you, I think.
I'm going to retroactively have you roll a d20 for Grace. He's got sleight of hand because he's a magician.
I rolled a 7.
So
Or,
they,
9.
They saw you take the nuggies.
Okay.
Take the nuggies. Go
Yeah.
ahead, grab his nuggies.
Dare to grab my nuggies.
Grab right at the nuggies.
So now I have 4 nuggies, or do you want to split it 2 and 2?
We could split it 2 and 2.
Okay.
You don't know where my nuggies are?
Your hog.
So-
Are they taking my nuggies?
You gotta
They've taken your nuggies.
you gotta take your nuggies off your list because
take,
now we
take
have
the
them.
nuggies out of your inventory, Joshua.
2 gold.
I want to break out of these ropes.
Yeah, I'm sure you do.
Roll a strength check.
Strength check?
Yeah.
How do I keep
I
him
don't
in?
use my
Oh no,
skills.
I'm sorry. Use your grace.
How do I keep him in?
I rolled a 5.
Okay, I don't even need to do anything.
He chafes his wrists.
Okay, do you want to go to the stone to the left or to the right? So left would be 12 and the right would
Riddle
be
door or
the
normal
puzzle.
door?
The riddle door? Okay, we go over to the riddle door. I'm dragging him on the ground.
All right.
What
I
about my
feel
barrel?
like
Are you bringing
10
my
and
barrel?
11 are missing behind like 9.
Josh, go to slide 7.
7?
That was so.
All right. So the path leading to the right of the intersection leads you down a forested hall. It appears to be a dead end, but as you approach, the forest parts to your left and it opens a new path. You turn to see a circular door 10 feet tall down the hall that is unlike any of the doors you encountered thus far, except
That
it looks
door's
like
not a
they're the
circle.
same. I know. The inscription on the door reads,
Answer once each of these riddles 4. Answering wrong seals the door. I want to put a gag. I want to use one of those ropes and put a gag in Joshua's mouth quickly as I realize what's going on.
how about his scarves?
Cool. Yes. It's good. Just stay there.
Okay. So in the background, you hear a booming voice, as if out of nowhere, from the direction of the door. It goes, "It starts this week and ends tomorrow, but doesn't happen in 1,000 years."
It starts this week.
And ends tomorrow, but doesn't happen in 1,000 years.
Oh, the letter W. I'm conferring quietly so the door doesn't hear me. It starts
Yeah, it ends tomorrow.
but doesn't happen in 1,000 years.
yeah, I think W.
The letter W.
You have chose wisely.
Thank you.
W,
Good job, man.
like Wendy's, you know.
Is that what the door says?
Yeah. Riddle 2. How many nuggets can you place in an empty carton?
None
Can I
because it's empty, right? Right?
Yes, correct.
You have chose poorly.
No!
No!
The vines grow over the door.
Start over.
I'm gonna use my magical powers to have another chance.
Reset.
You roll an Arcana check.
9 plus 4, 13.
You feel as if the passage of time has something to do with this door.
What was the riddle again? How many
Nuggies can you place in an empty carton? Is the answer 4? The answer's going to be 4. Why would you want to place them in the empty carton? You want to place them in your mouth. Can I ask the door if it means the barrel? Because if it's that case, then it's an unlimited supply of nuggies. Because then I just keep on having dum-dum say, "Where's the beef?" And then we get all the nuggies. It means I'm thinking it means that it resets. It
Not
probably
4.
resets at in a little bit. The passage of time, not 4.
How long are you having this conversation?
10 minutes.
Still got vines on it.
I'm mumbling louder and louder.
I untie him for a moment.
Finally.
What?
You think you want like everyone here to like actually answer freaking riddles?
No, not you. Not Mr. I run up and touch everything like a 5-year-old. Do you have something?
I walked to the other door.
You're not walking to anything. You're hogtied. I
thought
untied
you
your
said-
mouth.
you said you untied me.
your mouth hole. Do you have something useful to contribute to this conversation?
I rolled a 20 for my grace to try to get on my luck.
He pops out with a flourish.
And I take the rope and I stash it back on me. And I start walking to the other door with my barrel.
Okay. So that was
With my barrel. You pick up your barrel and walk off in a huff.
Huff and a puff.
all right. So So, Josh, I need you to go to slide number 10, please. All right, so slide number 10. As you walk up to this stone door, you notice it has a small circular indentation. The inscription reads,
A head have I, and indeed a tail, though a body I doth lack.
Doth.
It's an
Like goth.
indentation?
it is a circular indentation in the door.
A coin?
Yeah, a coin. Is it like
Man,
coin
it
shape?
really would have been super helpful if you had that coin that went down the gutter.
I take one of my gold coins and I put it in the hole.
All right. So as you do that, the door opens up and leads you down another
lose my
path.
coin, or
Your
do I
coin disappears. So please lose 1 gold from your inventory. All right, so I have to figure out where you guys are now. So go to slide number 18.
Did you guys follow me, or did I just walk over here by myself?
Are we waiting for the riddle door to reset?
I don't know. I don't know the answer to that. The nuggies?
So you go into this clearing over here, number 13. Well, it looks like it opens up into that clearing. Yeah. Oh, okay. So the door, the door that you had there, flies open with great force, and the forest pushes you forward through the doorway. Are you with him?
Yeah, save us.
Are you two with him?
Yeah.
You don't have to be.
I can be by myself.
No, we're staying with the riddle door.
Okay.
I'm in this room by myself.
Okay. So the vegetation grows behind you, closing off the path. You find yourself in a large, open, circular area, almost like an ancient campground. The circle is about 150 feet across. There seems to be no opening anywhere on the circle's perimeter. As you walk towards the center, 3 pangs and a creature known as a grumble emerge from the surrounding woods. You're going to die.
Oh, you're so smart.
All right.
That's correct.
So that's a grumble. That's pang.
That's what you look like when you're bad.
That's pang. All right. And if you could set that up, please.
So there's Dum Dum in his barrel, and
He's
where is
kind of
he?
he's kind of in the middle, and they emerge from the surrounding areas around him.
So this is gonna go here-ish, and then how many of these are here?
3 of the pangs and the 1 grumble. You're gonna die so much, Josh.
Because you want to run off by yourself everywhere.
I rolled a 10 for my initiative, Matt.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. And can you roll 40 20s for me?
40 20s?
Yeah.
40 20s?
What'd you roll, Josh?
A 10.
I need another d20.
I mean, just roll them one at a time.
Ready?
Yeah.
11, 11, 5, 7. But will the barrel survive?
All right. So
Yeah, this is what Josh gets for going off on his own. Josh is going to hop in the barrel and say, "Where's the beef?" and teleport himself right the F out of here. It's what you're going to
And
do!
you'll never see me again.
That's what you're going to do! You and little Timmy.
He's going
All
to
right,
be with
so-
all the hunger pains.
so the grumble is going to run up to Joshua.
Okay.
Josh, what's your AC?
11.
All right. So the grumble goes to bite you, but misses.
Okay.
So then one of the pangs, I'm going to say the one to his left.
This
yeah,
one?
Yeah, that one there.
'Kay.
Is going to run up and attack. It lowers its head and starts charging at him. However, his sense of direction is really, really poor, and he winds up slamming into the Grumble.
You rolled a 1.
Yeah, he rolled a 1. So that's really unfortunate. And does a lot of damage to the Grumble.
Good.
Wow, the Grumble got a lot of health. Okay. All right, and so Josh, it's your turn.
I'm casting Little Spoon.
I don't know what that does.
Any number of enemies within 20 feet of you must make an arcane save of 12 or higher, or feel a sense of great friendship towards you. Make it evolve, my friend. Prepare, my friends, for the trick of the century.
Is that a level 1 skill?
Yep, it is.
is.
It's the reason why I chose this class.
You said it's an Arcana check?
Yeah, it's an Arcana 12.
Oh, boy. Okay.
So all 4 of them have to make it.
Okay. Okay, so the one Grumble directly in front over there is the only one that's not affected. Everyone else is now your friend.
Oh my god.
Friends! I give the guy for the big guy in front of me a hug as a free action or a high five. No, fist bump.
Fist bump.
Fist
Okay.
bump. And then I see the other one's not my friend, so I'm going to throw a spoon at it.
All right, go ahead and roll your attack.
Help me, friends! And I throw the spoon at its face. I rolled a 3. So 5.
They're still his friend
You have
after
to
they
roll to attack.
I rolled a 5 to attack.
It looks like you rolled a d6.
I rolled this.
Oh, it looked like you rolled a
No,
d6 from the center.
it hit the D6.
So the spoon sails right past his head.
Okay.
Are they still his friend? Like, how long does this action stay?
There's no
Doesn't
end to
s-
it.
yeah, it
as
doesn't
long
s-
as I don't attack them, they stay my friends.
Yeah. It's actually better than
Josh
I
is
am.
the king of the pains. I'll try to muster some surprise.
It's almost like it's better that you're not there. If you were there, they'd still try to attack you.
Yep.
They'd be his friend. But because it's just him there, they're just like, hey, buddy. Yeah. It's so dumb. All right. So,
This is a thing?
yep. So the one that is not your friend is going to run up. Can it move 5 space and get adjacent to him? Yeah, it can. No, it
1, 2,
can't.
3, 4, 5.
Yeah, it can. All right. So it's going to go there and it's going to attack.
Okay.
This is the stupidest thing ever.
What's your AC, Josh?
11.
I was much happier with the situation where he has to hop in the barrel
All
and
right,
make
so
him.
he bites down on your calf and does 4 damage to you.
Oh, that's painful.
All right. Oh, wrong one. Sorry. It's this one here. Okay, so then the last Pang is going to go, and he runs up adjacent to Josh on the other side, the back side, and he is going to give him a nice little slap on his rump and say, good job.
I don't think that's appropriate.
Yeah, it's not. The Pangs really have no real sense of boundaries.
1, 2, 3.
He's surrounded by pangs.
But 3 of them were buddies.
Of course, Josh.
Would have some broken spell like that. Yep.
He's got the pang gang around him.
How is this not broken? Like, what is the.
So, the Grumbles and the Pangs don't have great Arcana. I'm sure as we get later on in the story, stuff will have better Arcana, but these are kind of dumb creatures. So the Grumble's gonna go, and he's just smiling at you. He's just got like the biggest, goofiest smile on his face.
What does it look like, Matt?
All right. What's the
The other Pang's gonna go, and he's gonna like kind of do the ET, like reach out to you like that.
You really do look like you're taking drive-through orders right now.
Now it's your turn.
Okay, it's my turn. I'm gonna tell them, hey guys, this dude's bad.
Roll an Arcana.
Can he convince them?
Arcana or charm?
Roll a Charm.
18.
They slowly nod at you.
Okay. Is that a free action?
That was one of your regular actions.
What are my regular actions?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna take my barrel and shove it on top of the bad tang.
Tang.
Pang,
Yeah, Pang.
not Tang, not the 1990s orange powder drink.
15.
Okay, you place the barrel over his head.
Okay.
It's the end of your turn. It's now his turn. Do a strength check, please.
10.
He lifts the barrel up off of his head and tosses it to the side.
Okay.
The other Pang that's on the back side, so this one here is the bad one.
Yes.
there.
Yeah.
So the one in the direct back of Josh, he is going to move up and go to attack the other Tang.
He can
Tang.
convince them to attack for him?
Yeah.
I thought they were just passive his friends.
I charmed them into fighting for me.
Yeah.
This is
wicked
all your
smile.
fault.
That's, yeah. Okay.
I'm a great magician.
So he bites him, does some damage to him. All right, so now the Grumble's going to go. Grumble's going to run around to that one also. And
Oh, I'm done with this. I'm done. I quit.
all right. So he's going to try to bite him as well. Of course. All right, and then the last Pang is going to run over to him.
Why don't you? Those are your friends. Do not use the table.
Josh, it's your turn.
It's my turn?
Yeah, he bit him also.
Okay. I'm going to smack him then. I encourage with my free action, I'd be like, good job, guys. And then I smack him down and I roll 18.
Roll to damage.
A 5.
What did you attack with?
My cane.
As you do it, you hear like a swift crack, and the cane just keeps on going, and the Pang disappears.
That's for you.
The everyone else high fives you now.
Woohoo! Good
Oh,
job,
no.
new team. Better than old team. What
do
are
you-
these guys doing?
They're waiting for the door to reset.
Is there any opening now? I'll go to perception and look around. And I'm going to ask my buddies to help look around.
Can he communicate with them?
No, they're dumb. I'm gonna say the spell is gonna start to wear off soon.
I asked them all to get in the barrel.
They clamor. Oh no, do a charm check.
20.
They clamor over each other, and they're just small enough that they all fit into the barrel together.
And I go, where's the beef? Bye, friends.
Matthew,
So while that's going on,
I hate you.
you see that the door in front of you, the vines start to recede, and the riddles come back. So, riddle number 1. Riddle me this, Batman. It starts this week and ends tomorrow.
W.
You know, like Wendy's? Correct. How many nuggets can you place in an empty carton?
Do it, Dunkarella.
You.
1.
Correct. The more and more you take, the more you'll leave behind.
Can we have a hint?
Roll a charm check. Not you, Dipperella.
16
Plus.
plus 1, 17.
All right. The door, you feel it deep in your soul that the door is looking at the boss, going, "This suits you."
What's the riddle again?
The more and more you take, the more you'll leave behind.
This suits me? This suits me? The more I take? Oh, with a T. Does it start with a T? And is it 4 letters that ends with an E? Time?
I don't know. You try.
Time?
Correct!
Good one, Anne.
It took you long enough.
Yeah, well, you
Good
know, it
one.
suits me.
You can hear it, but you cannot see it. It only speaks when you speak to it.
You can hear it, but you cannot see it. You can. I need.
An echo?
That's a good answer. Yeah, I like that. Do it.
I'm afraid
No,
it's
do
not
it.
right. Echo. Echo. Echo.
Correct!
High five!
That was good.
That was really good. I was so impressed.
When the last riddle is answered correctly, the inscription changes. Slide 8, please.
You have gone 4 for 4. Journey briefly beneath the ground. On the other side, your loot is found. Is it like a loot? Like.
That's Lute. All right, so you get to Josh. Slide 17, please. All right, so there is a tunnel in front of you. It's fairly tight.
Number 10.
Ooh.
But as you go down, are you going down the tunnel?
Yeah, of course.
So about 30 feet down, the tunnel begins to curve up. There's another circular doorway, and it's casting sunlight into the tunnel. All right, so you're in room 6 now.
Looks like an intestine tunnel.
The room has a large stone door on the opposite side. If the door is... do you approach the door?
Yes.
All right.
Hesitantly.
Slide 9, please.
What?
Return from whence you came.
I think you did this wrong.
You look around, and you see in the center of the room there's a wooden pedestal.
Okay.
Can I use my wooden cup on it?
I mean, you could approach the pedestal.
Okay.
As you approach the pedestal, you'll see that there is an amulet that is displayed on a recessed part of the pedestal. A gold chain with a large circle hanging from it. The image of a Baconator is carved into the circle. The only way out seems to be heading back the way the party came in.
Oh, we're taking that.
I'm a rocket.
Perform an Arcana check, please.
Do you want it or do I want
No,
it?
you want it.
I can't see it.
It's an 8.
Plus 4.
You feel that there's
12.
something very special about this amulet.
What can I do with it?
It's an amulet. You could wear it.
Okay.
Or you could spend more time studying it if you want.
I think I want to study it more.
She's a scientist by heart.
All right. So after a while, you feel that this will protect you against all forms of hunger.
Ooh.
How can I strengthen its power to cover my boss too?
I mean, you just give it to your boss.
So whoever is wearing it is protected from hunger.
That is correct. So, Josh, while they're doing this, you're doing something else. So you are on slide 18 right now.
Okay.
So as you go down this path, you notice that there is a stone door on your right-hand side.
Okay.
Hold on, this is something here. Okay, so you are faced with another path, familiar yet different. The leaves and branches continue to writhe around you as you walk. About 20 feet ahead, to the right, is another stone door. The inscription here simply reads... Slide 12.
That's a weird thing for it to read.
Absolutely.
no entry.
The Maluma voice?
Yes, I have traveled to the land of Wendy's.
With your hegemonics?
Okay. Do you want to do anything?
Um,
And do you guys want to do anything?
can I kick open the door?
You can try to do something with the
I'm
door.
gonna try to open the door.
What about you folks?
We're not by it, are we?
You're by a door.
Oh, we're by a different door?
You're
I think
by a
it's the
door.
Same door, but that's metagaming.
Yeah. We're by a door.
I definitely want to breathe fire onto the door.
The door says, "Turn back from whence you came." That's what we see on the door.
Turn back from whence.
So you're trying to push the door open?
Yeah.
Strength check.
6.
You're trying to push the door, all right.
Is there any markings on the door or anything that I see?
Just that.
Just that. Does
Stock-
the handle? Does
stock
it say
photo
push or
image.
pull?
Yeah. I want. All right, I'm gonna try and push it just a little bit.
Try to pull it.
Pull it. I'm gonna try and pull the door.
Immediately as you touch the door, it swings open.
Oh. Well. Okay.
Beyond the door, the path continues for another 30 feet. But as the door opens up, you see Jack Monterey staring you in the face.
Hey,
I
buddies!
immediately try and shut the door again.
The door is now stuck open.
Damn.
So, by the way, I just want to read this here. If the party split, with half of them going into one room and with the amulet and the other half facing the grumble, the half going for the amulet will find themselves sealed in this room. A player pressing on this door from both sides will cause the door to open, reuniting the party. This may seem like something that never happens, but we tested this, and it definitely happened. Like the very first time.
Because this is what we do.
All right, so as the party reunites, night is beginning to fall, and we are going to say that that is going to end today's session
All
of
right.
Feast of Legends. So thank you all for joining us this evening. This is going to conclude today's session. For those of you watching on video on demand, you should be joining us live, so that way you can watch and enter some of the giveaways that we have. So tonight we are actually triggering a giveaway. So Josh will have that set up in just a second, but we're going to do our regular sign-off for now. So again, thank you all for joining. Please follow us on Facebook, Twitch, Twitter, YouTube, Instagram, and come chat with us on our Discord channel where?
Oh, you have to say sometimes and come up with something really interesting. That's the bit. You can say sometimes.
Sometimes there's honey mustard on the table.
Okay.
I like it.
Then make sure that you're joining us for all of our future streams. We're actually going to be taking a bit of a hiatus right now because 'tis the season, the holiday season.
The season for what?
The holidays.
Oh.
Yeah. So,
Are you going to
Jolly.
be anything this season?
eating?
Jolly?
Engaged. A fiance.
Gay.
Who is the best fiance you've ever had?
You?
Me.
Oh.
Something else I didn't know. All the secrets coming out now.
Alrighty, so next week we're not going to be doing any streams. The following week, I don't know if you guys are doing Madara or not. But
Hasn't been decided.
otherwise, Tuesday and Wednesday are New Year's Eve and New Year's Day. So probably no streams those days either. So we'll be back in action roughly 3 weeks from now. Coming to you with more Twitch Plays Madara on Mondays. New season of Twitch Plays Kingdom Death next year, next decade. And the follow-up episode here of Feast of Legends, where we do an ongoing campaign of this silly RPG.
We may not be live over the next couple of weeks, but if you're interested in joining us for one of our interactive campaigns, this is the perfect time to get caught up on the Madara campaign, which we play on Mondays at 8 p.m., because the next time we go into our campaign, we'll be doing our very first boss fight.
Second boss fight?
Well, this is like the first big one, I feel like. So you can check out the videos on VOD, on Video On Demand, and then come join us in our fight when we kick back up.
And you could see some of the great vocal performances of the past, like Gar, Uncle Khufu, the pirate.
Doombreak?
What?
Doom.
Doom. Yeah. So, yep, a lot of stuff coming up in the new year, and we're very excited to share it with all of you. But for now, have a very happy holidays, happy new year, and we'll see you all again soon. Signing off for now, I'm Matt.
I'm Stephanie.
I'm Ann.
Josh.
Have a good one, everyone.
Bye.